The tale begins with a young man cruising along, tires squealing as he abruptly jams the brakes. A hum of excited chatter ripples through the crowd, fingers pointing and voices murmuring about the sleek supercar that just skidded to a stop. A confident young man steps out, flashing a grin that leaves onlookers dazzled. Someone in the crowd exclaims, "Shen Yuan. That second-gen rich kid, top dog at school, just rolled up in another new supercar." From the passenger side, a pair of elegant white heels descends gracefully, followed by a strikingly curvaceous young woman who steps out with a self-assured smirk. The sight sets the campus guys on edge, muttering under their breath, "He's barely set foot on campus and already nabbed a stunner from the N2 flight attendant program. Shen Yuan, that lucky jerk." A few others, faces flushed with jealousy, pipe up, "Rich, good-looking, and born with a silver spoon, of course he gets first pick of the girls." Another adds, "First pick. He's practically cornered the whole market." Word is, a ton of freshman beauties are already smitten with him. The couple struts into the building, whispers trailing them like shadows. Upstairs, girls lean over railings, gossiping with envy about the woman at Shen Yuan's side. One huffs, "She's not even that gorgeous, is she? I just dragged my feet a little, and now I've missed my shot, so frustrating." Her friend nudges her, saying, "Seize the day, girl. Don't let that Shen Yuan slip away." Shen Yuan, oozing charisma, glances up at the chattering girls and flashes a heart-melting smile that could charm anyone. The pair then strolls cheerfully through a bustling mall, arm in arm. But that's all a distant memory for Shen Yuan. He muses to himself, reflecting on how his lavish lifestyle and enviable status in his third year of university came crashing down. A catastrophe struck, leaving his family's 3 tourism businesses bankrupt and saddled with a staggering 100 million in debt. Back in the present, Shen Yuan steps into his dorm and calls out, "Yo, roomies. Anyone down for a late-night gaming sesh with Lao Jiang?" One roommate turns, his tone icy, "Shen Yuan, let's not pretend we're tight." Another, sprawled lazily, chimes in, "What, you think you're still the hotshot rich kid? You snap your fingers, and we jump? Nah, man." Shen Yuan stands there, wordless, swallowing his pride. He heads to the rooftop to clear his head, the cool breeze washing over him. In his mind, he laments how his old party buddies drifted away one by one, dodging him like the plague. With no other choice, his parents and little sister now live in a cramped rental, a far cry from the days when he'd book entire suites daily. Now, he's stuck in a basic dorm, wondering if a decent life is even possible anymore. Moments later, a girl named Chu Wanqing pulls him aside to a quiet corner for a talk. When he arrives, she says with a sneer, "Shen Yuan, enough. Don't reach out to me anymore. I hope you find someone more compatible." He freezes, stunned, his face clouding over in disbelief. "Wanqing," he stammers, "3 years together, and you just end it like that? Are you really that cold?" Chu Wanqing fixes him with a steely glare, her voice sharp like a blade. "How much love was there, really? You know the truth." She flicks her hair and turns toward a sleek luxury car idling nearby. Before walking away, she tosses over her shoulder, "Oh, and don't call me Wanqing, it sounds so tacky. If we ever cross paths again, let's just hope we don't." With that, she slides into the waiting car. Shen Yuan's heart sinks, a heavy sigh escaping him. Chu Wanqing pauses, adding, "I'm leaving now, my friend's here to pick me up." Desperate, Shen Yuan lunges to block the car door, pleading, "Wait, Wanqing." Startled, sweat beading on her forehead, she snaps, "What do you want now?" Her eyes are devoid of warmth as she continues, "Those designer bags you got me? I don't need them anymore. Why don't you take them back?" Shen Yuan's face darkens, but he forces a strained smile. "If it's really over, I don't care about the money. Just, let me relive that dream one last time." Her face flushes with anger as she shrieks, "Shen Yuan, have some dignity. 3 years, and all I got were a few lousy bags, and now you're demanding them back after we're done." Suddenly, an older voice calls from the car, "Wanqing, get in. No need to waste your breath." The man inside adds, "Young man, where you headed? Need a lift?" Shen Yuan glances at the older guy, bitterness bubbling up as he thinks, calling her Wanqing is tacky when I do it, but not for him. Absurd, he replies curtly, "No thanks, I live close." The man's tone turns patronizing. "Wanqing and I have plans, but I'm worried you're too shaken to think straight. Let me drop you off to be safe." Shen Yuan's chest tightens, the words stinging like spice. You're kicking me while I'm down, he thinks, but I'm not letting you have the last word. Leaning toward the car window, he says smoothly, Big brother, you're a kind soul, and I appreciate it, but my place is just a few steps away. Turning to Chu Wanqing, he adds, Wanqing's a great girl. Take good care of her. She stares, confused, as the man in the car smirks and says, Don't worry, I've got her. Shen Yuan seizes the moment, his voice casual but pointed. Us guys gotta treat our girls right, yeah. A few things about Wanqing. First, she loves Okamoto 001s. Second, fishnet stockings, but cheap ones, the good ones aren't as practical. Oh, and she's big on nurse and police uniforms for, special nights. The man's face pales, his voice shaking with rage. You're just spouting nonsense now. He slams the window shut and peels out, tires screeching. Shen Yuan watches the car vanish, letting out a heavy sigh. Brother, I was just getting to the good part, he mutters. Wanqing, maybe you made the right call after all. The blazing sun forces him to shield his eyes as he says quietly, Forget it. It's not my problem anymore. I just hope your choice leads to the life you want. Out of nowhere, a robotic voice chimes in, Indeed, everyone deserves their ideal life. Perfect life system downloading. The sun fades, replaced by a glowing golden-orange panel that leaves Shen Yuan stunned. Data flashes across it, host, Shen Yuan, age, 21, height, 182 centimeters, weight, 70 kilograms, net worth, 87, health, 72, fitness, 75, skills, none. Sweat beads on his forehead as he points at himself, bewildered. Host. That's me. I didn't ask for this, what's going on? Am I losing it? The panel reappears, displaying a list of tasks, perfect life system download complete. A perfect life requires wealth as a foundation and valuing the opposite sex. Mission, spend money on a same-age female nearby with a favorability rating above 60 and earn her respect. Reward, triple refund on spending. Bonus, if her favorability rises by 3 points, refund doubles. Note, spending limited to cash or accounts, Shen Yuan blinks, scratching his head. A system? For real? This can't be a hallucination, can it? A gentle voice interrupts from behind. Shen Yuan. A girl peers at him, concern in her eyes. You're a guy, pull it together. It's just a breakup. Is it really that bad? The system pings, displaying, Academic Advisor Li Xia, favorability, 65, she steps closer, saying softly, I saw what happened. In your words, bye-bye's just bye-bye, right? The next one will be better. Shen Yuan glances at her, noticing a pink 65 hovering above her head, his mind racing. The system's real, Li Xia, oblivious, smiles encouragingly. Come on, Shen Yuan, chin up. Overwhelmed, he scratches his head, mumbling, I'm fine, teacher Li. In his head, he marvels, a cheat code. For real? Li Xia tilts her head, asking, Oh, about that tuition aid I mentioned, have you considered it? I submitted the form early, it's one of the few ways I can help. He sighs, a few thousand yuan's nothing compared to my family's debt. Better let someone else have it. She nods thoughtfully, then says, All right, I won't push. But if you need help, school, life, even relationships, my door's open. With a wave, she turns to leave. Shen Yuan stares at the system panel, calculating. Triple refunds. Let's test it, he jogs after her, grabbing her hand. Teacher Li, thanks for looking out for me. Hold on, I'll get you a milk tea. Surprised, she protests, no need to be so formal. But he's already gone, returning moments later with a cup. Here you go, he says, handing it over. Li Xia takes it, cheeks pink, murmuring, thanks. He checks his phone, bank notification, card ending 0098, May 10, 1640, plus 18 yuan, balance, 99 yuan, his eyes widen. Spent 6 yuan, got 18 back, double refunds real, he watches Li Xia walk away, heart pounding. If her favorability stays above 60, I can keep spending and racking up refunds. My family's debt, we could be richer than ever, His mind races as he leans against a wall, scrolling his phone. Current balance, 99 yuan. Too low. JB loan, 8,000, another loan, 20,000, business loan, 21,585. Total, 49,684 yuan, asterisk he smirks, spotting a discarded box in a trash can. Perfect, inside is a bag, spring model, $800, high-end knockoff. Li Xiao'll accept this, at her door, he knocks, nerves tingling. Does she have a boyfriend? Li Xia answers, apron snug, surprised. Shen Yuan. You cooking? He asks. She glances at the bag. What's up? He hands it over, voice steady. You've helped me so much these 3 years. I finally get how much it means. This is a small thank you, please take it. She hesitates, eyeing the bag. It looks pricey. I can't. He anticipated this. It's a knockoff, 2 yuan. You know my situation, I'm not splashing cash. If I don't thank you, what kind of guy am I? It's cheap, but it's from the heart. Li Xia softens, thinking, if I refuse, it's like I'm dismissing him. She accepts it, saying, fine, I'll hold on to it. I'll get you something for your birthday. A burnt smell wafts from the kitchen, and she bolts, yelling, my stir-fry's burning. Shen Yuan slips inside, grinning. Dinner's a chance to boost favorability. She pokes her head out. You haven't eaten, right? Stay for dinner. He nods, thinking, asterisk no boyfriend. Perfect, asterisk a notification pings, card ending 0098, May 10, 1845, plus 119,400 yuan, balance, 122,000, he stares, elated. Asterisk bag was 39,800, triple refunds 119,400. Pure profit, asterisk Li Xia calls, Shen Yuan, sit. Why re you zoned out? Snapping back, he asks, just us. Where's your boyfriend? She laughs, wrestling off her apron. Boyfriend? Nope. Ugh, this thing's stuck. He steps closer, offering, let me help. She waves him off, but he's already behind her, loosening it. Her figure catches his eye, but a shout breaks the moment. What are you doing? It's Liang, Li Xia's sister, glaring from the doorway. Shen Yuan stammers, and nothing. Li Xia beams, introducing, this is Liang, my sister. He waves awkwardly. Hi. Liang's stare is cold. Not great. Sensing the tension, he mumbles, teacher Li, I ate earlier. I'll head back. As he leaves, Li Xia watches, puzzled, thinking, he said he ate, but he seemed ready to stay. As Shen Yuan retreats, Li Xia crosses her arms, her gaze icy as she watches him go. Turning to her sister Liang, she says sharply, I think he's up to no good. Liang, ever trusting, fires back, he's just my student. Li Xia's frustration flares, her voice rising. Just a student. How brazen, trying to get cozy with his teacher. Blushing furiously, Li Xia nudges Liang toward the dining table, exasperated. Enough nonsense, let's eat already. Meanwhile, Shen Yuan paces along the road, lost in thought. Asterisk who's next to spend on? Miss Li's my teacher, sure, but she's not a gold digger like Wan Qing. Asterisk suddenly, a man stumbles into him from the front, no warning at all. Recognizing him instantly, Shen Yuan asks, Hang Hai, you okay? The man, pale and trembling, reaches out with a shaky hand, his face drained of life. Yuan Ji, my goddess Fang Minhui, she went to a movie with that damn Li Jianping. Hang Hai, Shen Yuan's roommate, looks utterly defeated. The name Fang Minhui sparks a memory, class of 20, international business, the campus beauty Hang Hai worships from afar. They've never even spoken. Shen Yuan, at a loss, replies, that's it. Hang Hai catches his neutral tone and snaps, Yuan Ji, what's with that face? You mocking me? Shen Yuan glances aside, deflecting. Chill, man. Look over there. Hang Hai's eyes light up, locking onto 2 stunning girls strutting ahead, their figures striking. His cheeks flush, life flooding back as he stammers, Yuan Ji, she just saw a movie with Li Jianping, right? They didn't get a room or anything. I've still got a shot, yeah. Shen Yuan sighs inwardly at Hang Hai's pitiful desperation. Asterisk obsessing over a girl like that, humiliating yourself. How's that gonna win her over? Asterisk but then his gaze lands on one of the girls, and a glowing 72 hovers above her head. His jaw drops. Asterisk no way, she's got a number 2. Higher than teacher Li's, asterisk. The girl beside Fang Minhui steals a glance at Shen Yuan, whispering, Minhui, heard Shen Yuan got dumped. Fong Minhui looks surprised. Her friend rolls her eyes, muttering, "Tch, Shen Yuan." Minhui doesn't quite catch it, but as they pass, she sneaks a curious look back at him. Her friend continues, "Shouldn't have hyped him up during military training. You chatted him up, gave him water, that rich kid vibe. Money's one thing, but acting all high and mighty even after going broke. Anyone would dump him. Good thing you two never got serious, or you'd have wasted 3 years." Fong Minhui sighs, wordless. Shen Yuan, still fixated on her, notices the 72 dipping to 69. Her favorability's dropping fast. Why? Panicking, he considers Hang Hai's feelings and turns to him. "Lao Hang, real talk, if I went for Fong Minhui, you cool with that?" Hang Hai scratches his chin, eyeing him. "You win over the class beauty? You think you're still the BMW driving rich kid? Honestly, I don't care who she's with, as long as it's not Li Jianping. That's all Shen Yuan needs. Good bro, that's enough for me. I'm going for it," he says, bolting off. Hang Hai yells after him, stunned, "Yuanji, you serious?" Shen Yuan sprints to Fong Minhui, calling out earnestly, "Minhui." She turns, cheeks pink, startled. Her friend steps in, defensive. "Shen Yuan, what do you want with our Minhui?" He flashes a sincere smile. "Just wondering if you're free tomorrow. Got a reservation at Star Sushi Kaiseki, wanna join me?" Minhui's eyes widen, wondering if it's a date. Her friend narrows her eyes. "That place? Over $1,000 per person. You got that kind of cash?" Ignoring her, Shen Yuan scratches his head, charm dialed up. "After dinner, maybe a stroll. Need your help picking a birthday gift for my sister. Let me know by noon tomorrow." He waves goodbye, adding, "I'm off, talk tomorrow." Hang Hai watches, jaw dropped, speechless. Minhui turns to her friend, blushing. "I just saw a movie with Li Jianping, is it okay to go eat with Shen Yuan?" Her friend grins. "Why not? Fancy Japanese spot." Shen Yuan's a bit full of himself, but he's easy on the eyes. Li Jianping's got money but pinches pennies. If Shen Yuan's family bounces back, he'll outshine him. She snatches Minhui's phone, giggling. "Not going's a waste. It's just dinner and a walk, not a proposal. I'll reply for you tonight." Minhui stammers, "Oh okay." The next evening, Shen Yuan and Fong Minhui head to the restaurant. Seated, the server delivers their dishes with a smile. "Mr. Chen, here's your set menu for 2. Enjoy." Minhui sits beside him, saying softly, "Shen Yuan, I heard your family's struggling. You didn't need to splurge like this." He brushes it off. "It's fine, this place's sushi is top-notch." Mid-sentence, he freezes, caught off guard by Minhui's striking figure. Blushing, he thinks, 2 months since I quit gambling, stay cool, man. Minhui tilts her head. "Why'd you invite me?" "Really just for your sister's gift." Sipping tea to steady himself, he answers honestly, "Always wanted to ask you out, just never found the right moment." Her favorability plummets to 66. She looks down, murmuring, "Oh." She's not happy, he panics. Clearing his throat, he pivots. "Back in military training, you brought me water, texted me at night. Never forgot that." Her cheeks flush, favorability ticking to 67. "You remember?" she asks. He grins, scratching his head. "How could I not?" The number climbs to 69, then 70. "Calm down, focus," he tells himself. 40 minutes later, they finish and head to the cashier. The staff beams, "Sir, totals 2,921 yuan. With your membership discount, 2,774 yuan. Shen Yuan nods, "Thanks." Minhui's favorability hits 73. She glances at him, thinking, "My monthly budget's 3,000 yuan, this meal's almost that." She recalls Li Jianping's cafeteria suggestion, promising a "next time" for dining out. He's got money but holds it tight. A bank ping sounds, followed by a system alert, *time-limited task, spend on a female with favorability over 60, gain respect. Reward, triple refund, double if favorability rises 3 points, Shen Yuan checks Minhui's number, now 76. From 72 to 76. This is wild, 10,000 yuan profit from one meal, *. Minhui smiles shyly, thinking, he's growing on me, maybe it's the money. She grabs his hand, saying, let's go pick that gift for your sister at Gujin. At the Gujin Mall, an older man spots Shen Yuan and mutters to Chu Wanqing beside him, Wanqing, what's that guy doing here? She gasps, Shen Yuan. Sneering, she thinks, dumped me yesterday, and today he's shopping with a new girl. The man scoffs, that broke student dares show up here. He fumes, I slave to buy Wanqing bags, and this debtor's got girls fawning over him. Shen Yuan, spotting them, says to Manhwa, let's check another store. She nods, sure. Chu Wanqing, unable to let it slide, blocks their path. Why not look around? It's free. She glares at Manhwa. Shen Yuan, who's this? He replies coolly, funny running into you. Just browsing for my sister's gift. The man laughs mockingly. A gift? Try the toy wholesale market, can you even afford this place? He gestures to the high-end store behind him. Chu Wanqing chimes in, sauntering toward Manhwa with a biting smile. I don't know you, but a friendly tip, don't fall for his type. Shen Yuan steps in front of Manhwa, retorting, what's it to you? Who am I deceiving? The man snaps, Shen Yuan, watch how you talk to Wanqing. Man up. We know your deal, broke, in debt, still acting big. No one's buying it. Shen Yuan bristles, thinking, what a pair, made for each other. A system ping interrupts, perfect life task, spend on a female with favorability over 60, cause negative emotions in others. Reward, double refund per 5 negative emotion points, stackable with triple refund. Numbers appear above the couple, 30 and 35. Shen Yuan smirks inwardly. Didn't want to humiliate you, but you asked for it. Taking Manhwa's hand, he says smoothly, alright, let's browse inside. At the brand name store, two receptionists gossip. Shen Yuan's an old customer, you greet him. The other scoffs, me? Serve a broke rich kid. Last time I dealt with that poser, you do it. The first glares, I said go, so go. Nearby, Chu Wanqing picks a bag, waving it at the man. Honey, I like this, pay up. A receptionist chirps, right away, Miss Chu. Another watches enviously, thinking, she gets the big spenders, I get the duds. She fawns over Chu Wanqing, Miss Chu, such taste, perfect for you, unlike some classless customers. Another offers, this jewelry set matches your bag, 100,000 yuan total. Try it? Shen Yuan, ignoring them, whispers to Manhwa, don't hold back for me. Manhwa points at a bag. This one's nice, young, maybe good for your sister. A receptionist sneers, those two. Over 50,000. Pricey. The man glares, fuming, 100,000. I could have sweet-talked her with a 2,000 yuan bag, now she wants a set, Chu Wanqing, thrilled, coos, swipe your card, honey, Shen Yuan's watching. Show him up. He hesitates, my card's shy of that. Shen Yuan's voice cuts through, firm. I'll take both bags, and those accessories she just suggested. The couple freezes, dumbfounded. Manhwa's stunned too. The receptionist who'd snubbed him flips, thinking, he's buying accessories. I thought he was broke, the other beams, Mr. Chen, 2 bags plus accessories, 131,000 yuan. Shen Yuan muses, eat, drink, spend, and it pays back, perfect. He pulls a plain card. Swipe this. The ecstatic receptionist nods, yes, sir, I'll wrap it. She's nearly teary, thought I'd work for nothing, but 130,000 yuan. He's outspending his old self, Chu Wanqing seethes, shrieking, Shen Yuan, your family's bankrupt, where's this money from? The man sneers, alone, right? Shen Yuan lifts his chin. Think what you want, I'm not strapped. Wanna grab another bag for Wanqing? 20,000 yuan's nothing to me. The man's face twists, and Shen Yuan adds, a guy's gotta be generous, suave. That Audi A8, 600, 700 grand. This is pocket change for you. Chu Wanqing, competitive, prods, how June, don't let him show you up. He panics, that A8's on installments, she can't know, grabbing his phone, he fakes a call. Hold on, I gotta take this. Chu Wanqing snaps, how June, what are you doing? He bolts, yelling outside, who approved that? Million yuan projects need my say-so. Chu Wanqing grinds her teeth, muttering, Shen Yuan, just wait. Shen Yuan, eyeing their rising negative emotion meters, thinks, easier than I expected, handing Manhwa a bag, he says, Manhwa, this is for you. She waves her hands, no, it's too much. He insists, passing another from the receptionist. It's just a bag. They mocked you because of me, I owe you this. Please, take it. She hesitates, then nods, okay, thanks. He grins, hold off on thanks, here's the rest, all yours. Manhwa blinks, what? For your sister, right? He shrugs, dunno if she'd like, but I know you do. Inwardly, he chuckles, asterisk for my sister. That gremlin rat me out to mom and dad for wasting cash. These were always for you, secures the refund, asterisk Manhwa hesitates, thinking, one bag's a lot, taking all this, won't he think I'm shallow, blushing, she stammers, I can't, he cuts her off, grabbing her hand with a smile. It's fine, we've got time. Take or I'll be bummed. Relenting, she accepts. A system alert chimes, asterisk congratulations, host. Mission complete, 15 negative emotion points, triple refund plus 6x total refund. Bank, card ending 0098, May 11th, 2100 hours, plus 786,000 yuan. Balance, 786,356 yuan, asterisk. Shen Yuan clasped Fong Minhui's hand, thinking, Minhui's my golden ticket now, I've got to keep her close and avoid another favorability dip. He spoke softly, Manhwa, let's head back to school. It's getting late. Inwardly, he mused, asterisk I'd love to take things further, but rushing it's a bad move. Let it flow naturally, asterisk Manhwa, touched by his gesture, thought, asterisk Shen Yuan's nothing like Li Jianping. He didn't even suggest a bar, I was half expecting it, asterisk. Moments later, Shen Yuan reached the south dorm. A group of guys tumbled downstairs, chanting, Jianping, you dog. Snagging the class beauty while we're all still single. Another added, didn't see that coming, you sneak. This calls for a big celebration, your treat, and make it fancy. Li Jianping spotted Shen Yuan passing by and raised his voice deliberately, let's get the whole class together, make it a party. Shen Yuan, unfazed, returned to his dorm. Inside, a roommate, face sour, grumbled, you hear that? Li Jianping's bragging about his movie date with Fong Manhwa, rubbing it in our faces, room 53's getting targeted. Shen Yuan smirked, reassuring him, he won't be gloating long. Minhui's not sticking with him. The roommate spun around, skeptical. Don't kid yourself. She went to a movie with him last night, who knows what else happened. And didn't she ditch your date today? She's with Jianping, man. Shen Yuan just plopped onto his bed, silent, and fired up his computer. Checking his account, he thought, asterisk new funds already. Might head home tomorrow to sort things out, asterisk. The scene shifts to Shen Yuan's family home. A heavy-set man lounges in a chair, greeting him, Xiao Yuan, you're back. It's his uncle, Chen Yade. Shen Yuan steps in, voice flat, hey, uncle. His father, tone gentle, says, we're talking, head to your room. Your uncle and I have business. In his room, Shen Yuan overhears his father's voice outside, brother, I get your situation, but please, give me a bit more time. I'm close to covering the debt, I'll pay part now. Chen Yade, smug, retorts, part. Not enough. I've been grinding daily, you've gotta settle it all, now. Shen Yuan's mother snaps, Chen Yade, who does that? We lent you 300,000 for your car wash, no pressure to repay. Now we borrow 200,000, and you're hounding us 3-4 times. What's your game? His father cuts in, enough, don't escalate. He's got his own troubles. His mother, undeterred, fires back, troubles. I talked to his wife, he's not scraping for cash. He's crowing about debts must be paid, it's only right. Family. Ha. If you were a stranger, you'd see real debt collection. She scoffs, violence to collect. The Chen family's full of snakes. Why'd we ever help you? His father sighs, stop. There's still jewelry, go grab some to sell. We'll replace it later. His mother, irritated, snaps, replace what? Let's clear the house debts first. Inside, Shen Yuan's system pings, asterisk perfect life task, a perfect life carries no debt. Mission, pay off family or personal debt. Reward, double the amount paid. First 200,000 payment yields 1 million for a car, asterisk staring at the alert, he thinks, perfect timing, his eyes gleam, even without the mission, I was gonna help Dad today, his mother, sighing, pulls out a jewelry box. All the jewelry you gave me's here. I can't sell it, no matter how tough things are. It's worth tens of thousands, let him take it. Seems 2 gold rings got lost in the move. Shen Yuan flushes, ashamed, recalling how he sold those rings to buy a bag for Chu Wanqing. I was such a lousy son, bursting out, he shouts, Mom, Dad, I've got money. His father frowns, not the time for jokes. His mother, weary, adds, you see our situation. Save your cash for the cafeteria card, don't mess around. Scratching his head, Shen Yuan insists, I'm serious, Dad. Listen, hear that ping? His parents check their phones, gasping, 200,000. His father, stunned, asks, Kid, where'd you get this? Shen Yuan spins a tale, you gave me tons of pocket money before. I tossed some into crypto with a buddy. He said it'd grow big, only cashed out recently. Hope that holds, they know I had cash to burn back then, his mother beams, great job, son. You've eased a huge worry. His father nods, alright, let's pay Yade off and get rid of him. He transfers the money, then says coldly, Yade, debt's cleared. His mother snarls, you got your money, now scram. Don't come back. Chen Yade, checking the transfer, wilts. Stammering, sister-in-law, what's this? She barks, you deaf. I said get lost. They shove him out. Yade, dazed, thinks, cousin owes 100 million, I figured he'd go broke, so I pressed early. How'd they pay so fast? Is his new venture raking it in, slapping himself, he groans, why'd I do this? No way we can face each other now, The system chimes, host completed first debt repayment. Reward issued, card ending 0098, May 12, 1139, plus 400,000 yuan, balance, 1,163,356 yuan, plus 1 million yuan, balance, 2,635,356 yuan, Chen Yuan checks his phone, thinking, over a million, minus the car fund. Not bad. Coming home solved Dad's problem and scored big, but he frowns, clearing all our debts needs way more. Handing over a million now won't cut it. Best move is to grow this capital, seeing his parents' tearful joy, he calculates, can spare 210,000 for Dad, approaching them, he says, Dad, I've got another 210,000 not withdrawn yet. Need it urgent? His mother waves it off, we're okay for now, other debts aren't pressing. His father, flushed, mumbles, actually, gimme 50,000 first. Chen Yuan grins, that's the spirit, Dad. He chuckles inwardly, Dad's sheepish look. Total flashback to me hitting him up for cash. Family traits, huh, Outside Li Xia's place, Chen Yuan spots her and calls, Teacher, you're back. She smiles, yup, no classes this afternoon. He leans in, eager, free tonight. Wanna grab dinner? You fed me last time, my turn to treat. Instantly, a piercing glare hits him. Liang, radiating menace, looms behind Li Xia, making them both sweat. Chen Yuan stammers, Liang, this sister's my kryptonite, can't cross her. Liang's eyes narrow, and he babbles, Teacher, I just remembered, got stuff at school. Might be busy. Rain check on dinner, yeah. I'm out. Bolting, he hears Liang hiss to Li Xia, told you, that kid scheming. Li Xia replies gently, maybe he just meant dinner. Even if he's got ideas, I wouldn't bite. Walking away, Chen Yuan wipes his brow, too hot out, he recalls cruising with Chu Wanqing, AC blasting, cool and comfy. Then it hits him. Pulling out his phone, he thinks, got car money from the system, why not use it? Gotta give the system some love, he texts Manhwa, free this afternoon. Wanna go car shopping? She replies fast, sure, no classes. Minhui's friend peeks at the message, squealing, Manhwa, you and your boyfriend picking cars already? Moving fast. Not coming back to the dorm tonight. Spill. Manhwa blushes, protesting, stop it, we're not dating. Her friend teases, our Minhui's hooked a rich, handsome catch, Chen Yuan's a steal. She playfully pokes Minhui's chest, making her yelp, quit it. An hour later, at a high-end 4S dealership, a staffer greets them, welcome. Here for cars. What type? Another guy, face flushed, stumbles over, spotting Manhwa. Manhwa, what are you doing here? She murmurs, oh, Senior Qin. Qin Yang, my high school admirer, why is he here? Qin Yang eyes her, who's this? Shen Yuan steps up, her classmate. Qin asks, looking at cars. What kind? Shen Yuan points at a sleek model. Tell me about this MCH. Qin, enthusiastic, says, exhibits are over there, check them out, sit inside. Inwardly, he sneers, base MCH is 500,000, 600,000 plus on-road. This kid's dressed cheap, bringing a girl to flex with no cash, staring at Manhwa, he muses, still a goddess. I'm different now, 10,000 plus salary, top salesman, 200,000 accord. Girls want guys like me, sidling up, he says, Manhwa, been a while. Free tonight? Let's catch up. She replies awkwardly, sorry, senior, I'm booked. Shen Yuan cuts in, can we get a test drive? Qin, irritated, I'm trying to ask her out, why is he butting in? Can't afford it, so what's with the test drive, he snaps, sorry, boss took the test vehicle, no drives today. Shen Yuan, no stranger to cars, knows better. Saw the MCH inside, coolly, he says, can't arrange it. Get someone else. He shouts to the desk, yo, can another salesperson hook me up for a test drive? A girl approaches, hi, I'm Chenna, sales consultant. How can I help? Shen Yuan sizes her up, sweet, professional. The colleague whispers to Qin, wasn't that your customer? Why'd Chenna take over? Qin huffs, couldn't be bothered. Let her waste time, a student wanting an M9, test drive. Just bragging. The colleague warns, what if he buys? You'll kick yourself. Qin scoffs, buy. He's a broke poser with a hot girl, I've seen it a million times. Chenna, all business, explains, this car's got an intelligent driver's seat, 192-line laser radar, full autonomous driving. Thoughts? Shen Yuan nods, she's good, looks and vibe rival Manhwa's, stray thoughts creep in, heard female car sales struggle with guys, wonder if, Chenna asks, got the configs? What's your budget? He replies casually, got one in stock. Wanna pick it up today? Chenna's eyes spark, most buyers hem and haw, this guy test drove and decided, no price check. Jackpot or ulterior motive, she checks, sorry, no stock here, but another store's got a cancelled order, financial issue. We can transfer it in a week. Shen Yuan agrees, cool, I'll order today. Chenna, floored, thinks, over 600,000 on road, and he's in. Angel customer or what, she stays professional, please rest inside. Need a 50,000 yuan deposit, I'll grab the contract. Back at the desk, Qin pries, what did he say? Chenna, prepping the contract, says, he bought it. A colleague gasps, what? That quick? Qin, hands on hips, sneers, he's faking. When it's time to pay, he'll bail with excuses, we get tons like him. Another agrees, yeah, never seen a buy that fast. Chenna, unfazed, repeats, he bought it, full payment. The colleague, floored, turns to Qin, you moron, you let a huge sale slip. You're gonna regret this. Qin clenches his fists, fuming. Chenna, smiling, tells Shen Yuan, any follow-up issues, just call. Heading somewhere? Need a ride? Manhwa grabs his arm, no, we'll get a car. Chenna, embarrassed, thinks, overdid the customer care, upset his girlfriend. I'm toast, she nods, alright, safe travels. Strolling outside, Shen Yuan checks his phone. Wanna grab food? Manhwa pouts, oh. Sensing trouble, he asks, Manhwa, you upset? Jealous? She blushes, looking away, no, I'm not. He grins, your face says otherwise. Me and Chenna. Just business, nothing else. Manhwa, voice sulky, mumbles, who knows? You were so chatty, scrolling her moments forever. He scratches his cheek, habit, I check everyone's moments when I add them. She huffs, don't do that again. Inwardly, she frets, I'm not even with him, why am I jealous? Big spenders like him draw girls like flies. Gotta lock him down, stealing herself, she thinks, I'm keeping Shen Yuan, he repeats, won't happen again. Let's eat, then shop, I'll get you National Day gifts. Nervous, he thinks, asterisk no slip-ups next time, I'm not that guy, asterisk Manhwa hesitates, you already got me 2 bags yesterday. I'm excited, but him spending so much, what if he thinks I'm after his money? He smiles, girls need bags, one for each day of the week. More she buys, more I earn, triple refunds, baby, at a cafe, he hands her the menu. Hot or cold drink today? She blushes, thinking, asterisk hot or cold. Is he asking about my period? Does he want, asterisk timidly, she says, cold. He blinks, then catches on, blushing, asterisk what's with her face? Oh, man, what's she thinking, asterisk been 2 months since Wanqing, pent up, huh? Might as well lean into the mix-up, asterisk. 3 hours later, they leave the mall. Manhwa's decked out, a 12,800 yuan watch, 20,800 yuan bracelet, 55,000 yuan handbag. Her favorability's at 81. She thinks, asterisk he's too good to me, 880,000 yuan today, 1,400,000 in 2 days. Feels like a dream, asterisk his bank pings, card ending 0098, May 12, 11:39, plus 252,000 yuan, balance, 2,240,000 yuan, he grins, car payments back, minus 600,000, still 1,600,000 to play with, slyly, he says, Manhwa, skip the dorm tonight, yeah. She nods shyly. Half an hour later, Grand Rich Hotel, room 8008. Shen Yuan showers, washing away the day's stress. Manhwa, on the bed, stares at her phone, panicking, asterisk Chenling's asking why I'm not back. Say I'm with Shen Yuan. Too embarrassing, asterisk before she can decide, he emerges, toned body glistening. Drying his hair, he asks, Manhwa, ready? She blushes, thinking, sorry, Chenling, he's given me so much, she texts hurriedly, Chenling, not back tonight, say I'm visiting relatives if anyone asks. Turning to him, she stammers, Shen Yuan, I haven't showered. He buries his face in her shoulder, inhaling, love your scent. Pinning her down, he starts, deftly unzipping her dress with his mouth. Every scent on you, he murmurs. She places a hand on his chest, whispering, be gentle. He nods, diving in, both lost in the moment. Half an hour later, they rest. Manhwa, in his arms, thinks, not as scary as Chenling said, Shen Yuan, glum, muses, asterisk didn't expect Manhwa to be, feels amazing, but exhausting. 2 months off, and I'm out of practice, asterisk before he can recover, she climbs atop him, cooing, Shen Yuan, again. Startled, he laughs, Manhwa, gimme a sec to recharge. With a sultry look, she purrs, no, I want it now. The following morning, Shen Yuan woke up in his dorm, feeling invigorated. As he rose from bed, he mused to himself, asterisk the system even offers cashback on loan repayments. My total debts, loans and credit cards, amount to 52,000. I'll clear those first, asterisk glancing at his account balance, he reflected, asterisk there's still Lu Hang's 100,000. When my family went bankrupt, all those so-called friends vanished, but Lu Hang supported me without hesitation, asterisk. Just then, a roommate approached, saying, old third, where were you last night? Check the group chat, there's a friend meetup tonight at noon. Shen Yuan opened the chat and saw people chatting, asterisk the weather's nice this weekend. Let's all head out for some fun, asterisk soon after, a car photo popped up, followed by excited comments, asterisk whoa, Pang's getting a car. That's a Bolin lie, worth 280,000. Pang's loaded, asterisk someone else wrote, even 10 years after graduation, most of us couldn't afford that, another chimed in, asterisk did the saleswoman at the 4S shop have her kid yet? I say we all meet up tonight and celebrate, asterisk. The roommate added, that jerk Liang Pang bought a car. I bet he got the old class president to set this up just to brag. It's so annoying. If we skip it, though, we're out 200 yuan from the class fund. Shen Yuan replied, revolted, Liang Pang's fake act is almost cute. You guys go, I'm sitting this one out. Before he could say more, a message pinged, asterisk Yuan, been a while. Come grab dinner tonight. Chill out a bit, asterisk. Suddenly, the system buzzed with a notice, asterisk perfect life mission, it's not just about winning over the opposite sex but also building a career base. Limited time task, the host will receive 1 million yuan for investment within 1 week. Invest the full amount. Reward, any profits from business ventures will be doubled, asterisk reading it, Shen Yuan grinned, thinking, asterisk a career mission. Perfect timing. I need a legit way to explain all this money in my account. Lu Hang's acoustic bar is being renovated, maybe I can put money into that, asterisk. Staring at his phone, he reread Lu Hang's text, asterisk Yuan, long time no see. Dinner tonight, relax a bit, asterisk Shen Yuan typed back, asterisk send the spot. Tonight, your boy's switching up the vibe, asterisk. At South Scenery Bar, in a VIP room, Zhang Long, a young heir, lounged on a sofa, grumbling, young masterly, who are we still waiting on? I'm starving here. Lin Guangyao, sitting nearby, piped up, aren't all the big shots already here? Xiao Xian Gang, sprawled lazily, added, yeah, important folks don't show up late. Lu Hang, holding a wine glass, said calmly, no rush. There's fruit and snacks on the table, munch on those. Chen Yuan's almost here. At the mention of Chen Yuan, Lin Guangyao bolted upright, scoffing, Chen Yuan. His family's broke. He's not in our league anymore. Why invite him? Lu Hang replied firmly, I'm covering tonight, not you, so why re you griping? Chen Yuan's my lifelong buddy, you can't compare him to those other guys. Lin Guangyao muttered, fine, if young Master Li says wait, we wait. The woman beside him teased, you're so annoying, brother Yao. Not my boyfriend, but always handsy. Lin Guangyao shifted topics, asking Shi Hai, your cousin's girlfriend's coming tonight, right? Where's she at? Shi Hai grinned, she's on her way, traffic's rough. Probably 10 more minutes. Lin Guangyao thought smugly, asterisk Shi Hai's family always leaned on mine. Without me, he wouldn't even be at these hangouts. And how'd he land such a stunning girlfriend? That tight skirt and white blouse, no guy could resist. They're not married yet, so I might still have a chance, asterisk. Finally, Chen Yuan arrived, pushing open the door with a warm grin. Sorry to keep you all waiting, he said. Lu Hang, seeing him, asked gently, what took you so long? Chen Yuan answered, traffic, man. I swear the driver picked the worst route through every jam. Lu Hang chuckled, giving his shoulder a light tap. Some drivers got no shame, report that guy. Lin Guangyao smirked to himself, asterisk a taxi. Everyone else here rolled up in their fancy rides. No wonder he got stuck, asterisk out loud, he jabbed, lucky us, we drove. Had to call a cab, huh? Just then, a strikingly familiar woman rushed in, saying, sorry, rush hour was brutal. I'm late. Shi Hai, blushing, stood and announced, this is Chen Na, my girlfriend. She works at a 4S dealership, if anyone needs a car, hit her up. He felt a rush of pride, thinking, I may not be as rich as these guys, but my girl's hotter than theirs. Chen Na spotted Chen Yuan and froze, thinking, asterisk that's brother Chen. He bought a car yesterday but didn't greet me. Guess I'll act like we've never met, asterisk with that, she walked to Shi Hai, her expression stiff but still captivating. 40 minutes later, Lu Hang rose, cheeks red from drinking, and said, now that we're all full, let me say something. My bar, I'm opening it, and I want it to be huge. You're my closest brothers. Anyone want to invest and get rich together? It's about 2.4 million total. I'm covering 30% equity, roughly 700,000. Hesitating, he added, what do you think? The woman beside Lin Guangyao watched quietly, amused. Lin Guangyao thought, asterisk Lu Hang's family pulls tens of millions yearly. He needs investors for 700,000. Probably fumbled his last deals, so his dad cut him off, asterisk Shi Hai swirled his wine, thinking, asterisk no way I can afford that. I'd need to save 2 years for 700,000, asterisk Xiao Xiangang mused, asterisk dinner's cool, but dragging us into investments. Not Lu's style, asterisk the room stayed silent, everyone knew the first to speak would look foolish. Lu Hang's expression darkened, thinking, asterisk these guys are always happy when I'm picking up the tab or lending cash. Now I need a little help, and they're acting dead. I get Chen Yuan's broke, but the rest, asterisk coldly, he said, what's up? You all mute now that you're fed. Speak. Lin Guangyao broke the silence. Look, Lu, I don't think you need investors yet. If you're just low on cash flow, we can each toss in a few thousand to get the bar running. Pay us back when you're profiting. Shi Hai nodded, yeah, exactly. Buying shares mid-project isn't fair to you. That way, you won't lose out later, right? Xiao Xiangang thought, asterisk everyone knows Lu's track record, remember that hot pot place with the tech crew? Total flop. A bar's just burning cash, asterisk others glared at Lin Guangyao, thinking, asterisk why is he roping us in? He could loan privately. Our families barely give us enough as it is, asterisk. Lu Heng stayed quiet, fuming, asterisk I wanted us to make money together, but this feels like begging. I misjudged them, especially Lin Guangyao, who never gets it right. I said invest as partners, not borrow, asterisk setting down his glass, he said curtly, we'll talk loans later. If you're not in, forget it. Lin Guangyao, eager to shift gears, raised his glass. That's the spirit. It's no fun if Lu's pushing investments. Eat, drink, let's party. Shen Yuan, deep in thought, reflected, asterisk these guys ghosted me when I went broke. Why's Lu Heng still banking on them? They're just leeches living off their families, asterisk Lu Heng, disappointed, said, you guys keep partying. I'm out. Shen Yuan spoke up, what if I cover the 700,000? The room froze. Lu Heng spun around, stunned. Lin Guangyao burst out laughing, Shen Yuan, quit messing around. We've known you forever. Another guy chimed in, yeah, big talk's cheap. Someone beside Shen Yuan patted his shoulder, saying, go splash water on your face, sober up. Lu's not in the mood for nonsense. Shi Hai added, bro, I'm older, seen more. Know your limits. This isn't just limits, it's shameless bragging. Lin Guangyao mocked, exactly, Shen Yuan. How'd you even get here? Need me to cover your cab? Chen Na, watching the jeers, was puzzled, thinking, asterisk brother Chen's offering 30% equity. Why do they think he's bluffing? He dropped 600,000 on a car yesterday. For someone like him, 700,000's nothing, asterisk she lowered her gaze, thinking, asterisk I want to back him, but if I, an outsider, jump in, it might make things worse for him. What's the right move, asterisk? Shen Yuan, unfazed, asked Lu Heng, I sent the 700,000. Check it. Lu Heng glanced at his phone, stammering, Shen Yuan, the screen showed clearly, your industrial and commercial bank card ending in 5854 received 700,000 in 1942 on May 13, Lin Guangyao, curious, asked, Lu, what's up? Lu Heng, speechless, shoved the phone toward him, saying, see for yourself. Lin Guangyao gaped at the number, thinking, asterisk what the hell? Why's Shen Yuan's transfer got so many zeros? Let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap, 700,000, asterisk Chen Na, nearby, glanced at Shen Yuan, stunned, thinking, the tides turn fast. One of the guys, noticing Lin Guangyao leap up, curiously asked, Lin Sha, what's in that message? Lin Guangyao's voice shook as he answered, something's come up at home, Miss Chow. I can't hang out and drink with you all anymore, catch you later. Shi Hai, seeing this, stood too and asked, aren't you my cousin? What's happening? Lin Guangyao snapped back, don't ask me, you head out too. Your aunt and uncle are looking for you. Shi Hai blinked, confused. No way, they didn't call me. Lin Guangyao shot a bitter glare at Shen Yuan, thinking, asterisk this cousin of mine can't take a hint. Whatever, I'm not bothering with him. But that jerk Shen Yuan, if he's got this kind of cash, why was he acting like some taxi-riding nobody? He hogged all the spotlight tonight, damn him, asterisk. Xiao, still puzzled by Lin Guangyao's over-the-top reaction, wandered over to Lu Heng and said, Lu, what was in that message? Let me see. The moment he glimpsed it, he swung the door open and stepped out, tossing back, something's up at my place, I've gotta bounce. The others caught on quick, rising one by one. Me too, Lu, let's chill another time. Shi Hai turned, baffled. Aren't you guys, wait, what's going on? Why's everyone bailing? Chen Na, standing beside him, said, let's head out too. Shi Hai trailed her, still lost, and pressed, what did you say? How'd you know they were gawking at a transfer message? You didn't even see it. Chen Na finally spilled it. Shen Yuan bought a McLaren from me yesterday, paid in full. Shi Hai's jaw dropped. Grabbing her hand, he blurted, for real. That's true. Chen Na replied coolly, why would I make it up? I've still got his purchase contract. Shi Hai's annoyance flared. Nah, I'm not doubting you, but if you know a loaded guy like that, you should have told me right away. You messed up not handling this better. Chen Na shook his hand off sharply and fired back, next time. What next time, Shi Hai? I just figured out who you really are, consider me done with the wrong guy. Don't call me again. The scene shifted back to the VIP room. Lu Heng plopped down, slinging an arm around Shen Yuan's shoulder. If I'd known you were this stacked, I wouldn't have bothered with this meetup today, what a waste of cash. Shen Yuan poured wine into a glass and said, good thing you know now. Those guys? They're unreliable. Fun for a laugh, but useless when it matters. Turning with a grin, he added, tell me about this quiet bar idea of yours. Even as a small shareholder, I've got to pitch in on future plans. Lu Heng's face lit up. Alright, I'll walk you through it. For the next half hour, Shen Yuan and Lu Heng hashed out decor styles and business logistics. After unloading his ideas, Lu Heng rubbed his head, exasperated. You sneaky bastard, university wasn't wasted on you. You've got a real knack for this business stuff. Shen Yuan stretched lazily. Call it business smarts. I can't be at the bar daily to babysit things, and it's trickier for you, so we've got to find a spot near the school. Lu Heng nodded eagerly. You call the shots, whatever you say. An hour later, a text from Chen Na popped up, ** Brother Chen, your car's almost at the store. Come by Friday to settle the final payment, ** Shen Yuan smirked, an idea sparking, and replied, ** no hurry. You free tomorrow night? I've got some car questions I'd rather ask you in person, ** Chen Na read it and thought, this Brother Chen is Shen Yuan, she smiled slyly, musing, ** he's a walking goldmine right now. Repayments are capped, but we've got to branch out everywhere to milk this sugar daddy system for all it's worth. Plus, Shen Yuan's got the looks and the build, spending on a guy this hot isn't a loss, ** With that, he sent her the meetup spot, tomorrow, tea restaurant, 4th floor, Guajin Shopping Center. The next day, Chen Na arrived early as planned, settling by the window with her chin in her hand. Brother Chen's not here yet, am I too early? Just then, a pot-bellied man waddled in from outside, spotted her, and thought, * Chen Na. Why is she here, rocking the store uniform? Never got a shot to charm this chick at work, today's my lucky day, *. He turned to the group behind him and said, you guys grab a spot to eat, I've got some business to handle. This was Zhang Jinyong, the general manager of Chen Na's 4S store. His crew smirked, catching his drift. Go handle your thing, President Zhang, we'll head off. As they walked away, they gossiped. Think Chen Na will go for President Zhang, one asked. Nah, she's not the type, another said. A third countered, not so sure. Why's a girl like her eating solo at a place like this? The first guy blinked. What are you getting at? The third explained, maybe she's staging a chance run-in with Zhang Jinyong, letting him bump into her on purpose. A colleague burst out laughing. Chen Na's all serious at work, didn't peg her for this. Shi Hai, overhearing nearby, frowned. Chen Na's setting up a meet with who? Zhang Jinyong strutted to her table and grinned. Chen Na, what a surprise. Eating here too. Solo. Mind if I sit? She replied bluntly, President Zhang, sorry, but I'm meeting a friend. He oozed confidence, thinking, she's playing hard to get, leaning on the table, he pressed, I'm your boss either way. So what if you've got a friend? We can all eat together. Chen Na shifted, uneasy. Honestly, please keep some distance. You've got a family, you shouldn't be doing this. Ignoring her, he plopped down. Worried about my family? No biggie, divorce solves that. Shi Hai, frantically searching for Chen Na, seethed. * She ditched me to chase some other guy. She's looking down on me, I pull 400 to 500k a year, got a car over 300k. What am I missing? * Storming to the 4th floor, he froze, enraged. Holy crap, I lost to this pig, charging in, he jabbed a finger at Zhang Jinyong and roared, you two-faced sleaze. Sneaking around behind my back. Chen Na stared, blank. What are you on about? Zhang Jinyong, irked, snapped, who the hell are you? Without a word, Shi Hai lunged, landing a punch on the older man, shouting, I should be asking you that, you creep. Not backing down, Zhang Jinyong grabbed Shi Hai's collar. Where'd this rabid mutt come from? You dare hit me? Chen Yuan walked in then, stunned by the chaos. * Shi Hai's here. What's this mess? Caught red-handed, or is this fat guy just a fall guy? Otherwise, I'd be the one flat out, * spotting Chen Na, he quickly pulled her aside. Miss Chen, let's go, forget them, we're out of here. Later, driving away, Chen Na explained, Shi Hai and I were only together half a month. I only saw his true colors after that dinner, good thing I ended it that night. Chen Yuan nodded. Better to spot someone's real self early. It's done now, don't sweat it. Chen Na bit her lip, worried. It's not over, though. Zheng Jinyong, the guy who got hit, is my boss. After taking a beating for nothing, who knows how he'll come after me. Chen Yuan suggested, a boss like that isn't worth sticking with. Just find a new gig. She sighed, eyes down. It's not that simple. Jobs are tough to come by. Switching stores means starting from scratch, all my clients from years of work, gone. As they passed a flower shop, Chen Na gazed out, lost in thought. Being a salesperson wears you down after a while. I'd love to switch, maybe run a cafe. When I'm in a good mood, I'd rake in business, when I'm not, I'd just lock up. How nice would that be? Too bad a cafe takes 300 to 400k to start, I'd need ages to save that. Chen Yuan perked up. You want a cafe? No cash. What if someone invested? Inside, he calculated, besides the 700k for Lu Hang, I've got 300k left for investments. Chen now laughed it off. Then I'd quit my job on the spot and work for them, no hesitation. He turned serious. Alright, quit tomorrow. I'll put in 300k for a cafe, you work for me. Shi Hai's hand, mid-thigh slap, froze. Chen Na's favorability shot to 64, and she gasped. Chen Yuan, thrilled, thought, I was stressing over winning her over, here's my money tree. Chen Na stammered, Chen Yuan, you joking? He smiled. Dead serious. What's wrong, don't want to work for me? After we open, I'll pay you 12,000 yuan monthly, plus commission. 3 months straight, I'll toss in a 200k car, yours is beat up anyway. Her eyes sparkled, mind racing. No sales quotas, a car in 3 months, over 300k a year, then doubt hit. Wait, is Chen Yuan trying to make me his side chick? She recalled the girl with him at the dealership and said, Chen Yuan, you don't have to do this for me. Tempting as it is, I'm not some caged bird, especially not a mistress. He crossed his arms. Don't overthink it. I'm planning a cafe chain. This first one's a test run, pure boss employee deal. Chen Na looked away, sheepish. Oh, really? Let me mull it over. A text buzzed, asterisk Chen Yuan, free tonight. Let's grab cold drinks, Fong Min asterisk he smirked, thinking, asterisk cold drinks. Min's tastes are pricey, asterisk he replied, those are fine, but let's not overdo it. Turning to Chen Na, he said, Miss Chen, I've got something to handle, I'll head out. Think it over and let me know soon. He dashed to Dawa Hotel, room 8008, slipping inside and shutting the door. Fong Min, waiting ages, rushed over, hugging him tight. Chen Yuan, I missed you. He softened. Me too, she cut in, suspicious. Wait, Chen Yuan, you smell like another woman's perfume. Startled, he sniffed himself. Huh? No way. Did Chen Na's car rub off on me? Fong Min shoved him back, fuming. Spill it, seeing someone else behind my back. He pulled her close, soothing, no chance, you're it for me. I hit the 4S store for car stuff today, those girls there drown in strong perfume, you know that. She melted under his charm. Fine, but if you chase other women, tell me first. And keep your distance from that staff chick, got it? He chuckled, thinking, asterisk this isn't about cheating, the system's about spending on women for rebates. Can't stick to one tree, asterisk, of course, he said aloud, grinning. She sauntered off, teasing, I'm showering first. He grabbed her arm, suggestive. Shower later. She purred, can't, I'm dressed. He stripped her quick, smirking, I like your natural scent. Blushing, Fong Min sat on the bed. Then we're alike, I love yours too. Chen Yuan shed his clothes, tossing them aside, and pounced, inhaling her deeply. That's my line. You've lit a wildfire in me. They tangled again, her moaning, Chen Yuan, I like you so much. 2 hours later, as they wound down, Fong Min murmured, Chen Yuan, I want more. He balked, shaky. Let me shower first, sweaty and gross. Stumbling to the bathroom, he thought, asterisk her appetite's bigger than mine. She's loving it, but I'm wiped, asterisk noticing her favorability hit 90, he grinned. This exercise boosts her fast, 86 last time, 90 now, the system pinged, asterisk opposite sex favorability over 90 detected. Mission complete. Rewards, 1 million yuan, 1 million consumption card, 1 random ability card, asterisk Shen Yuan gaped. Asterisk a million. Lotteries don't pay like this. Explains my cash flow, pays debts too, asterisk. Eyeing the random ability card, he puzzled, asterisk what's this? Future domination, asterisk glancing at Fong Min on the bed, he thought, asterisk sorry, Min, I'm climbing now. No more you using me, I'm flipping it, asterisk he picked the card. Fatigue vanished, energy surging below. Asterisk holy crap, I'm recharged. 90's reward is clutch, asterisk smirking, he mused, asterisk system gives what you need, 90 favorability's the key. Lu hangs over 60, Chen not too, but 90's a haul. Next girl's a mystery, focus on testing this power now, asterisk. Striding out, he purred, Minmin. She blinked. What's up? He grinned, grabbing her hand. No shower, I changed my mind. She shifted, cooing, here, like this. He guided her gently, diving in. Pleasure hit her hard, and she yelped, Chen Yuan, why is it? Meanwhile, Chen Na lounged on her sofa, phone buzzing with excitement. Chen, this guy's offering 300k for a store and a 200k car after 3 months. Think he wants me as his kept girl? Her friend cut in, nah, you getting scammed? Chen Na shot back, no way, I've met him a few times. He bought a car from me. Chen pressed, how old? Your buyers are usually middle-aged. Just 21, Chen Na said. Chen, mid-face mask, gasped, a kid that young in a luxury car. Handsome. Chen Na sat up, cheeks pink. Kinda. Chen broke it down. 300k for a store, 200k car, rich, young, hot. What's the problem? Chen Na stared out at the city. I'm 5 or 6 years older. Chen scoffed, so. Older women are gold, double gold in your case. Chen Na mumbled, he's got a girlfriend. Chen, clipping nails, laughed. Not a wife. Nah, you dense. Snag him, even with a wife, you could. Shocked, Chen Na yelped, what are you saying? Chen teased, freaking out. Pass this sugar daddy to me, I'll handle it. Chen Na blinked. Didn't you have a boyfriend? Chen shrugged. So. A sugar daddy like that? I'd dump mine in a heartbeat. Pausing, she added, kidding, my guy's back. Chat later. Chen Na hung up, dazed, staring out. Chen Yuan's face filled her mind, inescapable. Meanwhile, back with Chen Yuan, 40 minutes had slipped by. Fong Min lay sprawled on the bed, catching her breath, exhausted. She murmured, Chen Yuan, why was this time different from before? He propped himself up casually and teased, different how? Was it better? She mumbled shyly, pulling the blanket up to hide half her face. Fong Min, all flustered, whispered, we did it twice in those 40 minutes. Chen Yuan leaned close, murmuring in her ear, did you enjoy it? Up for another go? She shot upright, cheeks burning, and stammered, Chen Yuan, you're still good to keep going. He purred, remember how you moved so well up there last time? Why don't you take charge now? Her face flushed deeper as she muttered, me on top. But. I don't know how. Chen Yuan gave her a warm smile, pulling her close. You'll figure it out, life's all about learning, right? Fong Min nodded softly, barely audible, as if agreeing. He planted a gentle kiss on her, and she turned scarlet, playfully scolding, you're so bad, in a sweet, almost rehearsed way. Then, with a shy hop, she climbed atop him to keep their dance going. The next morning, after Fong Min headed back to campus, Chen Yuan lounged in bed, cozy and content. No classes this morning, might as well sleep in, he thought. Suddenly, he jolted upright, clutching a piece of paper and his phone. Hold up, that lottery ticket from the system. Gotta see if I'm loaded. Trying to steady his nerves, he checked each number, muttering, red numbers, 3, 4, 14, 22, 26, 27, and the blue ones 1. Nailed them all. He shrieked, holy crap, 68 million. Chen Yuan leapt out of bed, flinging the blanket skyward. I won 68 million. Gotta tell mom and dad, they've been scraping by too long since the company tanked. A bit later, he burst into his house, shouting, "Mom, I'm home." His mom, hands on hips, chided, you're back, quit yelling, you'll bother the neighbors." Beaming, he said, "Where's Dad? Get him out here fast, Mom, I've got big news." His mom, eyeing him warily, asked, "What's so urgent it can't wait for your dad? You little troublemaker, you in a mess again?" Grinning wide, Shen Yuan pulled a chair for her. "What's with that look, Mom? It's good news. Come on, both of you, sit down." Once they were settled, he flashed the lottery ticket and declared, "We're rich, 68 million. His mom's face went blank. "Son, you feeling too much pressure at school?" His dad chimed in, "Kid, just focus on studying. I'll handle the family debts, don't stress over strange ideas." Shen Yuan thrust the ticket and phone at his dad. "Dad, look closely before you say more." His dad muttered, checking each red number against the phone. His eyes widened as he stared at the ticket, shouting, "Honey, we actually won." Mom gasped, "Really? For real?" Dad, buzzing with excitement, confirmed, "It's really 68 million. Shen Yuan added, "Even after 20% taxes, we're looking at over 50 million. We can clear all our debts, and our lives will be so much better." His mom clapped her hands, overjoyed. "Son, your name's going in the family record books. Forget lunch at home, let's go celebrate this lottery win." Shen Yuan scratched his head, a bit bashful. "Oh, and I'm a junior now, graduating in a year. I want to start my own business, get some real-world experience." His dad nodded, pleased. "Starting a business isn't simple these days, but I love your drive. Young folks should push hard. It's your prize money, spend it how you want. But I'd suggest your mom and I hold on to some, just in case things don't pan out." Shen Yuan chuckled awkwardly. "Mom, Dad, I'll just take 1 million. The rest is yours, do whatever you like with it." His dad laughed and nodded. "Fair enough." His mom added, "Son, go chase your dreams, we've got your back." The scene shifted to Zhang Jinyong, still stewing from the fight days ago. Pointing to his bruised face, he sneered at Chen Na, "You know why I called you here, right? Take a good look, this is your boyfriend's handiwork." Chen Na replied icily, "Director, I've already dumped him. We're done. You should take up your injuries with him." Zhang Jinyong wasn't buying it. "Chen Na, that's not how it works. Debts get settled with the right person. If it wasn't for you, would I have gotten jumped for nothing?" His eyes roamed over her, dirty thoughts creeping in. "This woman's stunning, I can use this mess to reel her in." Chen Na stood firm. "Your fight's got nothing to do with me. Besides, I told you yesterday I was meeting someone, you're the one who insisted on sitting there." His face darkened. "Enough excuses. You left your post without permission yesterday afternoon, no one was at the lobby to greet customers. As punishment, you're off customer greetings this month. Come talk to me when you've thought it over." Feeling wronged, Chen Na argued, "On what grounds? I already requested leave yesterday." He burst out laughing. "Ha, good question. What grounds? Is this your first day in the real world?" "It's because I'm the general manager here, everything in this store answers to me." His smug logic infuriated her, but she felt powerless. Zhang Jinyong, grinning to himself, thought, banning her from greetings cuts her commissions. A month on just 1,200 yuan base pay. She can't even cover rent, Chen Na saw through his game. Turning sharply, she spat, acting all high and mighty just 'cause you're some lousy general manager. It's just a job, worst case, I quit. Panicking, he jumped up, shouting, Chen Na, don't storm off. Think it over carefully. She was thinking, but not about him. Chen Yuan's young, but he's no ordinary guy, he gets things done. Even part-time work with him could be my way out, stealing herself, she said, no need to think, I'm done here. Half an hour later, her message pinged Shen Yuan, I'm ready. You still serious about yesterday, he shot back, congrats on ditching that misery and picking a brighter path. Check out some shop locations when you can, if you find a good spot, we'll lock it in, on his end, Shen Yuan strolled down the street, reading her text and grinning. Perfect, the last 300,000 from the investment mission set. No need to hunt for another project, He reached his destination and stepped inside, greeting warmly, hey, Lou, I'm here. Lu Xiao, juggling boxes on the floor, looked up. Shen Yuan, sorry to drag you into this. I'm moving my office, but there's too much stuff, I can't haul it all alone. I meant to call the class monitor, but she had to take leave. Shen Yuan glanced at the shelves. No worries, I'm free this morning, nothing going on at home. All this stuff need moving. Lu Xiao wiped her brow, smiling. Yeah, books and papers I could handle, but this table and filing cabinet are way too heavy. She reached for a cabinet, stretching. I can't quite get up there, she said. Standing on tiptoe, she strained, but a steady hand reached past her. Shen Yuan grabbed the stack of papers from the shelf. Their closeness made her backside brush against him, sparking a shy flush across Lu Xiao's face. Her heart raced as she thought, Shen Yuan, recalling a past moment, she mused, this is even closer than before. Does he have a thing for me, ? Her cheeks glowed as she stammered, is it done? Shen Yuan, oblivious, set the papers down with a grin. Yup, all set. Just then, a cheery voice called from outside, Teacher, we're here to help. A group of students burst in, catching the scene. One whispered, why is Teacher Lu's face so red? Shen Yuan waved them over. Come on, guys, let's move stuff. Take this filing cabinet to the next room. The students dove in, each grabbing something. Lu Xiao slipped to a corner, smoothing her hair, heart still fluttering. Good thing those kids showed up a bit late, if they'd seen that, I'd die of shame. Shen Yuan's getting bold. It's one thing at home, but in the office, her hand rested on her chest as she thought, but, gosh, that felt thrilling. No, Shen Yuan's my student. Can't happen, On the flip side, Shen Yuan glanced at her, surprised. Huh. Teacher's favorability's up to 71. Did that little brush do it? Smirking, he rubbed his chin, thinking, it's not like I'm too forward, it's just her figure's so full. A slimmer girl wouldn't have bumped like that. Didn't expect her favorability to jump. Maybe I should swing by her place more to build things up, Cut to Saturday, 8 a.m., at the south gate of the school. Inside a dreamy pink cafe, a group of pretty girls chattered excitedly. Liang Peng, heard you dropped 280,000 cash for that car. Driving a BBA before graduation, you've outdone 99.9% of our class. Liang Peng, puffed up with pride, thought, screw it, Fang Min plays all innocent, rejecting me. With my status, I've got women lining up, he laughed loudly. Ha, some folks even turn their noses up at a BBA. A long-haired girl gasped, no way, you're still complaining. Your family's loaded. Another added, right? Most people can't afford the car even after years of work. Liang Peng basked in the praise, then glanced outside and froze, face reddening, tea nearly spilling. Holy crap, that girl's stunning, it was Chen Na, lounging outside the cafe. Liang Peng stared, muttering, those legs. I'd trade 10 years for them. Who could land a goddess like that? A girl spotted a car below and squealed, look. That driverless car is so fancy, what is it? Liang Peng peered down, cool as ever. That's a top-tier mine M9. Then Shen Yuan appeared beside it, startling everyone. The long-haired girl whispered, hey, isn't that Shen Yuan? Liang Peng blinked, confused. What's he doing with that car? Wasn't his family broke? Chen Na spotted him from afar and waved. Shen Yuan. Over here. Her loud call made Liang Peng whip his head around, desperate for a look. He stood, stunned, thinking, this knockout's waiting for Shen Yuan. Chen Na smiled softly. The boss just texted, she'll be here soon. How's the car handling? Shen Yuan sat, sipping his drink. Pretty smooth. The long-haired girl nudged Liang Peng, whispering, look, seems like Shen Yuan and her are a thing. Liang Peng gritted his teeth, jealousy flaring. That damn Shen Yuan, dumps his senior and now he's with this stunner from outside school. Just then, a delicate hand tapped their table. A green-haired beauty approached. Hi, Miss Chen, sorry I'm late, had to pick up my kid. This was Lin Yuqing, the cafe owner. Shen Yuan stood, shaking her hand politely. She smiled warmly. Mr. Chen, you look so young. He laughed. We're all around the same age, early 20s. Miss Lin, let's sit and chat. Lin Yuqing settled in, cutting to the chase. I'll keep it short. My cafe's doing fine, especially with the school crowd, but my family's got too much going on. No choice but to transfer it. Asking price is 300,000. Shen Yuan nodded, calculating. I've got 300,000 for investment, but after the transfer, I'll need 50,000 for startup costs and Chen Na's first month's pay. Smiling, he said, here's my offer, no haggling. Let's do 250,000. Lin Yuqing paused. His price was a touch below her hope for 270,000, but if she didn't sell now, Lin Yuqing hesitated, thinking, if I pass up this deal, I might not find someone this ready to commit again. After a brief pause, she asked, at this price, can we sign the contract and handle the transfer payment today? Shen Yuan grinned and replied, absolutely. Once the contract's signed, I'll wire 250,000 to you. With a firm nod, Lin Yuqing turned to the staff member nearby. Xiao Chu, from now on, this Mr. Chen is your new boss. Later, show him around to get a feel for the shop's operations. Xiao Chu hurried over, giving a polite bow. Hello, boss. Shen Yuan gestured toward Chen Na and told the employee, just take Miss Chen Na around to get familiar. I won't be at the shop much, so she's in charge of everything here. Over at Liang Pang's table, the blonde girl overheard and whispered to her friend, did you catch that? It's unreal, a 250,000 deal sealed in minutes. Her friend nodded. And it's clear Chen Yuan's buying this place for the girl with him. Liang Pang's jealousy flared, but he was powerless to act. Suddenly, Lin Yuqing's phone buzzed. She apologized, grabbing it and stepping away. Mr. Chen, Miss Chen, sorry, I need to take this call outside. Chen Na leaned closer to Chen Yuan and murmured, seems like Miss Lin is Zheng Xianyong's wife, you know, the guy who scrapped with Shihai at Guajin Shopping Center, the 4S store boss. Chen Yuan's eyes widened. What a coincidence, he said, thinking, asterisk with such a gorgeous wife at home, he's still abusing his position to harass female staff. What a creep. I'm not letting that slide, asterisk. Chen Na lowered her voice. I've got chat logs of Zheng Xianyong harassing and threatening me. I want to use my salary to expose him, show the car industry his true face. Should we tell Miss Lin? She seems like a good person, I don't want to hurt her. Chen Yuan shook his head casually. I don't think that's the move. Surprised, Chen Na asked, why not? He explained smoothly, if you leak those chats, Zheng Xianyong will know it was you. A guy in his 40s, jobless, with a wife and kids to feed? He might lash out at you. Leave it to me, I'll handle him without dragging you into it. Relieved, Chen Na smiled. Chen Yuan, thank you. He pulled out his phone and said, I've sent 250,000 to Miss Lin already, and I've transferred 50,000 to you, 24,000 for your first 2 months' salary, the rest for shop expenses. Just then, the system chimed, asterisk detected, host has used all 1 million dedicated investment funds. Investment task completed. Investment level upgraded from novice to primary investor. Activating serial task, a perfect life needs more assets. Host receives 10 million dedicated investment funds to expand investments. Mission 1, all investment income tripled as reward. Mission 2, complete investments to unlock a mysterious property, asterisk. Chen Yuan read the alert, stunned. Asterisk didn't see this coming, the system's upping the ante. 10 times the funds, 10 million to play with, plus a mystery property. I'm already hooked, asterisk Lin Yuqing returned, beaming. Brother Chen, I got the payment, happy partnership. I'll head out now, but let's catch up again. Chen Yuan shook her hand, his face warming as he thought, asterisk her hand so soft, delicate, yet full of allure. The charm of another man's wife, asterisk a fleeting, cheeky idea crossed his mind, but he smiled politely and said, definitely, we'll meet again. Half an hour later, at an upscale restaurant, Chen Na sat across from him, hesitant. Chen Yuan, this place is pricey, do you come here a lot? He replied coolly, not really. Today's special, celebrating our new venture. The girl at the next table, cheeks flushed, thought, asterisk Chen Yuan's a tough one to resist. No upright guy could handle that charm, asterisk Chen Yuan broke the silence. Chen Na, why don't you sit beside me? She let out a soft, oh, and slid over obediently. As soon as she settled, he slipped an arm around her waist, murmuring, scoot a bit closer. Inwardly, he calculated, the cafe set me back 300k, plus 12k monthly salary, time to get some return on that. Chen Na blushed, wondering, there's no such thing as free love or gifts, does he expect to profit off the cafe? Lin Yuqing said breaking even is a win, so all I've got to offer is, me, Shen Yuan's hand wandered, teasing her curves. She whispered shyly, the waiter's coming, Shen Yuan, don't. He smirked. Food here takes ages to show up. He continued exploring, drawing soft, ambiguous moans from her. 10 minutes later, a knock came. Mr. Chen, your meal's ready. Startled, Chen Na hissed, someone's here. They pulled apart, and Shen Yuan called cheerfully, come in. As the dishes arrived, he picked a piece for her. Try this, it's their specialty. Watching him serve her, Chen Na thought, he's actually pretty handsome. Only downside? He's a bit of a player, already got a stunning girl, yet he's fooling around, sighing, her face reddened. Too late now, I'm on this ride. No point overthinking, 40 minutes later, they'd finished. The cashier announced, Mr. Chen, totals 2,652 yuan. Please scan here. As Chen Yuan paid, he mused, this meal's 2,652, but the system triples refunds, that's 5,304 earned. Making money's a breeze, Chen Na, meanwhile, thought, one meal's like my commission on a car sale. Rich folks toss 2,000 yuan like I'd spend 20, Strolling outside, she spoke up. Chen Yuan, I want to swing by the cafe to check things out with Xiao Chu. I'm starting work tomorrow, I'd like to get a head start. He glanced at his watch. It's 8:30, Xiao Chu's off at 9. If you go now, you'll miss her, and she'll hold it against you. Go home, rest up, and hit it tomorrow. Blushing, she nodded shyly. Alright, sorry to trouble you, can you drop me off? He grinned brightly and agreed. At her place, Chen Na stepped out, smiling. You worked hard today. I'll update you on work tomorrow, bye. Chen Yuan climbed out too, saying, I'm a bit thirsty, mind if I pop up for some water? Nervously, she replied, it's not really convenient. Is this moving too fast? The restaurant was already my limit, he rubbed his chin, teasing, oh. Another guy upstairs. She spun around, correcting him. No way, Shi-Hai and I are done. Grinning, he said, then let's cut the games, I'm just grabbing a glass of water. What's the issue? Still unsure, she asked, you'll really just drink and go? He flashed a wide smile. Sure, but if you want me to stay over, I'm game. Chen Na's expression screamed dream on. Moments later, as the door opened, Chen Yuan slid an arm around her waist, pinning a hand against the frame, taking control. Her face flushed as she pushed back weakly. Didn't you say just water? His playful hand lifted her skirt, chuckling, oh, I'm drinking water, just not the kind you're thinking of. They dove into heated foreplay. Downstairs, a black car idled by the entrance. Shi-Hai, inside, thought, na quit because of me. I've got to win her forgiveness, start as friends, then chase her again, standing below her building, he looked up. Her lights off, she's probably out. I'll leave these roses by her door. Roses say eternal love, she's smart, she'll know they're from me, But as he reached her door, intimate sounds stopped him cold. Shi-Hai stammered, that's Na's voice. What the hell? She swore there was nothing with Zheng Xiangyong, but she's with him now. Losing it, he banged on the door, yelling, Zheng Xiangyong, get out here. Chen Yuan, mid-moment, heard the shouts and thought, that's Shi-Hai, that moron. She dumped him, why is he still poking around? Guy's unhinged, Chen Na caught the noise too. I hear something, who's knocking? Not wanting to pause, Chen Yuan brushed it off. You're imagining it, just the neighbors. Scooping her up, he said, come on, let's hit the bedroom. In his arms, she whispered, Chen Yuan, I'm not quite ready, go easy, okay? He nodded tenderly. Shi-Hai's roses hit the floor, trampled. He slumped by her door, muttering, Na's gone for good, I blew it. Sobbing, he added, hope he's using protection. An hour later, inside Chen Na's room, the heat hadn't cooled. She panted, huff, this feels amazing, but it's exhausting. Chen Yuan flipped her gently, prompting a yelp. Ah! What are you doing? He murmured, lie like this, you won't get tired. Smirking to himself, he thought, maybe I'll tap a bit of that extra energy, but Chen Na's so reserved despite her bold vibe, I like her more for it. After their passionate night, Shen Yuan woke groggy, inhaling deeply. Smells incredible, toast and fried eggs. Outside, Chen Na was casually fixing breakfast for them, morning light casting a cozy glow. Sitting in the room, he mused, Chen Na's so caring, it's nothing like hotel nights with Minmin. This warmth only comes at home, not some fancy suite. As the thought hit, the system chimed, a perfect life needs its own home to set the stage for you and your girls. Limited mission, buy a house, minimum 100 square meters, for Chen Na. Reward 1, house cost doubled as refund. Reward 2, after purchase, host receives a secret residence. Note, Reward 1's refund scales with favorability level, Chen Yuan's mind raced. Damn, I just thought it, and the system's already on it. This house won't be cheap, grand visions swirled. Maybe the secret residence is a massive villa, pool parties galore. Gotta scout some top-tier girls to max out these rewards, Chen Na glanced back, spotting him on the bed. Oh, you're up. Breakfast's ready in 2 minutes. Chen Yuan strolled out, leaning against the wall, arms crossed, wondering, what'll I get if Chen Na's favorability hits 90, smiling slyly, he teased, what, just breakfast today. As he moved closer, hands wandering, she blushed, squeaking, huh. So many times last night, wasn't that enough? It's broad daylight. He chuckled, you cook your breakfast, I'll enjoy mine. Her spatula clattered to the floor. Leaning into her ear, he whispered, if you're free later, let's go house hunting, I'll gift you one. Stunned, Chen Na gasped, a house. Chen Na stood frozen, reeling from Chen Yuan's offer. He already dropped 300,000 to help me start the cafe, and now a house. Even if Xinjiang isn't a major city, a place here's still over $1 million. I've already given him everything, what's his angle? Maybe I really blew his mind last night. Chen Yuan, still holding her close, nudged, you're quiet, what's up? Don't want it? Chen Na fumbled, no, it's not that, it's just so out of the blue, and it's too much. Your money doesn't just fall from the sky, you know. Chen Yuan grinned inwardly, oh, it kinda does. My card's got over 35 million for a house, if I spend it all, the system's 5-fold cashback will push my balance past 170 million. Tightening his grip, he whispered, don't worry about my wallet. What's wrong with getting a house for my girl? Pick one that's 120 square meters or bigger, I'm not skimping on you. Chen Na's eyes welled up, and she gasped, Chen Yuan. Seeing her tears, he gently brushed them away. Look, we made quite the racket last night. This place's walls are thin, neighbors on both sides probably caught it all. We can't keep renting here. She pouted, muttering, that's on you. He smirked, okay, I'll take some blame, but your moans weren't exactly quiet. Chen Na whipped her head away, mortified, and huffed, jerk. Then, snapping to attention, she said, oh, crap, Chen Yuan, I nearly forgot. My 2 best friends are coming to see the cafe at 10 a.m. Can we house hunt later? He shrugged casually. Buying a house isn't like grabbing groceries. Finding the right spot and handling paperwork takes time, one afternoon might not cut it. Let's give it a proper go. Chen Na nodded, stepping back from his arms. Alright, let me tell them. She snatched her phone and texted Qian, something popped up, I can't make the cafe. How about tonight instead? Qian replied fast, what's going on? Mango and I are already there. In the car, Qian read the text aloud, Lulu, Na says something came up, she's not coming. Yu Manglu, Chen Na's close friend and a top fitness trainer, frowned. Huh? Why? Qian stared at her phone, skeptical. I bet the cafe story's a cover. Na's probably fibbing. Guys aren't that gullible, spending 300,000 on her just like that. Manglu waved it off. Na doesn't make stuff up. I don't think she's lying. Why not ask what's up? Privately, she thought, it's been ages since I met a guy who's young and loaded. Didn't expect Na to snag one first, I've gotta meet him. Qian typed furiously, saying, fine, I'll dig deeper. Suddenly, Manglu slammed the brakes, yelping, oh my god, is that for real? Qian gasped, he's taking her to buy a house. Manglu swerved, stunned, and blurted, what? In her head, Mangla calculated, not a purse or lipstick, a house. Even a 40 square meter flat runs 50 to 60,000. Add the cafe. They've known each other barely 2 weeks, and he's dropping 800 to 900,000. I need to meet this guy. If Na's with him, he's probably got other women too. When it comes to pleasing a man, I'm leagues above her, sisters are just stepping stones. Aloud, she said, Chen, ask where they're going and say we'll join to help pick. We've got nothing else today, better we help than she picks alone. She added silently, sorry, nah, this time, I'd rather our crew benefits than some random vixen. Chen nodded, typing, okay, I'm on it. 40 minutes later, at the Shuandi sales center, Yumanglu stepped out of the car, jaw dropping. Shuandi. The smallest unit here's over 1 million. Gifting a mistress a million-plus house. When's that luck hitting me? Chen scanned the lot, waving. Nah. Been a while. Chen Na rushed over, beaming, I've missed you guys. Chen grabbed her hand, teasing, nah, who's the good-looking guy beside you? Introduce us. Chen Na bounced to Chen Yuan's side, grinning, Chen Yuan, these are my besties. This is Yumanglu, a fitness coach, and Chen, a sales rep at Fala. The girls were all smiles for their friend's man. Manglu, tossing aside subtlety, sauntered over, resting a hand on Chen Yuan's chest. Hey, Chen Yuan, you look a bit lean, need some muscle. Come train at my gym sometime. She thought, Na's young tycoon's under 25, rich, and hot, makes me green with envy. Chen Yuan smirked coolly, nah, I'd probably lose focus training at your gym. Mangla sized him up, thinking, he's not pushing back on my flirting right in front of Na, they're likely not exclusive. Her scraped knees scream wild night, probably thrilled his sugar mama, so she's buying him a house. Chen jumped in, chipper, hi, Chen Yuan. Thinking of a new car? Check out Fala. He nodded politely, sure thing, I'll hit you up if I'm shopping. Glancing at their favorability scores, Manglu at 68, Chen at 67, Chen Yuan chuckled inwardly. Met them 5 minutes ago, and they're already into me. Nah, you sure these are your ride or dies? Works for me, more women over 60 means more cash to rake in. A middle-aged man nearby eyed Chen Yuan with 3 stunning women, scoffing to himself, showing off to who? A saleswoman approached, all smiles. Sir, we're selling buildings 3 and 9, averaging about 105,000 per unit. Want to check the model first? Chen Yuan cut in, no need, my budget's 3 million. Just show me apartments and floors in that range. The saleswoman lit up. Oh, perfect. Step into the negotiation room, sir, I'll give you the full rundown. Mangla's jaw dropped, thinking, OMG, what kind of baller is Chen Yuan? Just tosses out 3 million like it's nothing. I've got to latch on to this sugar daddy. Trailing him, she schemed. The staff sat them down, pitching, for your budget, I'd recommend this 165 square meter south-facing unit with a north view. Discounted building price is 2.84 million. Chen Na, worried, nudged Chen Yuan's side, whispering, Yuan, that's too much. He patted her thigh, smiling, don't stress the cost, a bigger place is comfier to live in. Manglu and Chen watched, stunned, thinking, she's trying to save him money, but he's all about giving her the best. A guy like that? You'd need a spotlight to find one. Chen Yuan mused, gotta haggle a bit, or I'll look like a chump. Aloud, he said, give me your best price, beautiful, I know there's wiggle room. The saleswoman grinned, can you decide today? If so, I'll push for a bigger discount. Chen Yuan waved it off, skip the discounts, just throw in 2 parking spaces. Same difference. His flashy spending cemented Manglu's resolve. I'm getting this guy, she vowed, flicking her hair. Chen Yuan caught the gesture, puzzled. What's Manglu up to? Looking closer, he thought, she's seriously top tier. If something happened with her, it'd be pure bliss. His face reddened as her image lingered, but he muttered, not now, focus on the house deal. Half an hour later, the salesperson handed him a pen and paper. All discounts applied, Mr. Chen, totals 2.98 million. Here's the contract, please sign. He grabbed the pen and signed without hesitation. Mangla gaped, thinking, just dropped 3 million on a house for Chen Na, in her name alone. When's that wealth coming my way? As payment cleared, Chen Yuan's phone pinged, Construction Bank, card ending 98, received 14.9 million yuan at 11:40, May 22. Current balance, 153 million yuan. He smirked, over 150 million. Even at Dad's peak, we never hit that. System Daddy's the real MVP. If Nana hadn't triggered this mission, I'd never have leapt to tycoon status. Gotta expand the NPC crew. The system chimed again, preparing reward. Congratulations, host, on acquiring Green Bamboo Lake Villa in Luo City. Visit the real estate office tomorrow, 9 a.m., to claim. Shen Yuan's eyes lit up, a freakin' villa, one of Xing City's top properties. Hell yeah. The saleswoman now saw Shen Yuan as a cash cow, thinking, market's tanking, yet he buys full price, gifts it to Miss Chen, not even married, maybe not dating. I've got to hook this whale. Adjusting her glasses, she said, Mr. Chen, contract's done. I'll coordinate with Miss Chen for next steps. Shall we swap WeChat? Reach out anytime. He pulled out his phone, sure, I'll scan you. Manga watched, fuming, where'd this vixen come from, eyeing my prize. She stood, cutting in, Shen Yuan, I'm thinking of grabbing a small flat soon. I'll need someone experienced like you to guide me. Plus, if you want gym time, hit me up. Beaming, she offered her phone. He nodded, relaxed, no problem. Shen Yuan stood, patting Chen Na's head, smiling, nah, I've got stuff this afternoon, so I'll leave you three to catch up. Perfect timing, won't crash your girl's day. Go grab lunch or hit a cafe. Chen Na grinned, alright. Manglu stood, stunned, what? Leaving without eating? I've been dropping hints. Chen Na turned to her scheming friends, Manglu, Qian, let's find a spot to eat, then I'll show you the cafe. Qian squealed, we're treating today, your net worth's 3 million now. We're jealous. Manglu echoed, totally. Half an hour later, in the school cafeteria, Shen Yuan carried a tray, scanning for a seat. Spotting Lu Xiao's figure, he thought, teacher's solo today, huh? Other girls passing by stole glances at her, whispering. Lu Xiao held her phone, speaking softly, got it, I'll prep the documents later. I can probably wrap the report tomorrow. Of course, I checked, the University of Science, Agricultural University, and Business School all have the base now. Tomorrow night. Secretary Lu, I'm really sorry, I'm booked. Yes, bye. She looked frazzled as Shen Yuan approached, plopping down across from her. What's up, teacher? He asked, curious. She steadied herself, replying, the school's setting up a startup hub for students, lots to organize. Shen Yuan caught a spark of opportunity and asked, what kind of terms can our school offer these companies? Lu Xiao explained, all we can provide is talent, each year, we'd send top graduates to the company regularly. Shen Yuan's tone grew serious. Our school's got no edge here. How can our grads stack up against those from elite universities? Lu Xiao sighed, a bit sheepish. Exactly. If the company doesn't get what they want, they won't invest. Her cheeks flushed as she recalled a past moment, thinking, a university teacher like me, dragged by Secretary Lu to drink with some corporate CEO, just the thought's humiliating. Shen Yuan studied her troubled expression, musing, she looked stressed. I've got 10 million for investments, but profit's key. For a project like this to pay off, the talent success rate needs to hit 33%. Xing Ming's probably not even at 20%. He spoke up, I heard about it around campus. Lu Xiao perked up, assuming he was interested in starting something. You're into it? Shen Yuan smirked inwardly, it's the system's goldmine I'm chasing, out loud, he said, a bit, but not too much. Lu Xiao smiled, it's great you're thinking about it, but the project's still up in the air, it's tricky. Just then, the system pinged with a new task, a perfect life demands wealth and influence across society. As a university student, the host must build influence starting on campus. Gain reputation by investing in school projects. Reward, every 500 reputation points earned grants a chance to draw rewards, including attribute points and special abilities. Note, reputation points reflect recognition and respect from others, counted only among university teachers and students for this task, Shen Yuan nodded to himself, a reputation task. The system's footing the bill anyway. If I prioritize points over profit, this startup hub's perfect, and it bails teacher Lu out, his eyes gleamed as a plan formed. I decide who and how much to invest in. Why not back some cute upperclassmen and underclassmen opening shops? I'd rack up reputation and boost their favorability, cash rolling until my hands ache. Grinning, he asked, if a person or company invests, do they pick the students getting funds, or does the school? Gotta lock this down, can't let the school siphon my money. Lu Xiao answered candidly, in theory, the school chooses, but we're desperate for investment, so there's wiggle room. Why the sudden interest? Shen Yuan cut straight to it, I want to invest, but I've got one condition, I pick the students who get the funds. Lu Xiao laughed, thinking he was kidding. Shen Yuan, don't mess around. Didn't your family go bust? You're on financial aid. He slid his phone toward her, smirking, check my balance, teacher. Count the zeros. No need to play modest, this is how I score points. Lu Xiao's jaw dropped as she counted, 1, 2, 3, 9 zeros. Over 15 million. She gasped, Shen Yuan, how do you have this much? He spun a quick lie, back when my family was flush, I dabbled in Bitcoin and Forex trading, made it all myself. Lu Xiao, sweating, thought, unreal, my student's a multimillionaire. Shen Yuan leaned in, dropping a bombshell, teacher, you might not know, standing, he grinned, come with me. We'll see the world together, I'll make sure you're wined and dined. Visions of them laughing carefree flickered in his mind. Lu Xiao tucked her hair back, blushing, don't talk crazy. Are you serious about investing? Most school startup hubs lose money, I'd think it over. It's a big sum. Shen Yuan's face hardened, I've got my own strategy, but profit's not the point, I want to give back to the school. Lu Xiao studied him, sensing his resolve. Her mind wandered to wild scenarios before she shook them off, scolding herself, he's your student, Lu Xiao, what's wrong with you? Was he serious about me joining him, Flustered, she stood abruptly. I'll talk to Secretary Lu about this later, I'm heading out. Eat slow, we'll catch up soon. As she turned, Shen Yuan called, hey, teacher, think about that Lux life too. Cut to 4 p.m. Chen Na sent a photo with a text, made this coffee myself, swing by to try it if you're free. Shen Yuan shot back, one look and I can tell it's off. I'll come coach you, staring at her second photo, he rubbed his chin, coffee's a mess, but that outfit? Damn, it's hot, soon, a girl, Song Shi, from his grades international business class, appeared. Another voice piped up, Shen Yuan's no rich kid anymore, he's broke. Why were you always thinking about him? He's probably scraping by with part-time gigs for tuition. That was Yi Ping, griping about Hang Hai, Shen Yuan's roommate, who was chasing her. A snooty girl chimed in, ugh, don't bring it up. I've shot Hang Hai down so many times, but he's still glued to me. Yi Ping added, you guys gotta back me up when he asks me to dinner. The snooty girl scoffed, sure, Hang Hai's invite means a free meal. But Shen Yuan. We just end up paying more. Think hard before you move. Song Shi glanced back, hissing, shoo, quiet, look, Shen Yuan's coming. The snooty girl spotted him and sneered, weren't we just talking? Look, he's probably clocking in for his shift, it's past 3 o'clock, prep time for restaurants. The short-haired girl giggled, let's see where he's working. Scared to ask? I'll do it. Song Shi, anxious, said, that's not cool, we're friends, no need for that. The snooty girl, all high and mighty, called out, Yuan, where have you been hiding? Busy with side jobs. Which restaurant? We'll pop by. Shen Yuan glanced at her, thinking, part-time. Me. As if. For Hang Hai's chase of Tian Yuping, I'll let it slide, but I'm not eating this, smirking, he said, yup, I'm at a coffee shop. Wanna come? Let's go, I'll whip up some drinks. They headed to Chen Na's cafe near the school. Yu Manglu was chatting animatedly with Chen Na. The snooty girl froze, thinking, whoa, that tall blonde in the short skirt, legs like a comic book. Too perfect, Song Shi blushed, those two women are gorgeous, so elegant, the short-haired girl gaped, that other one's figure is unreal, an hourglass like that still exists. Chen Na and Manglu approached. Chen Na chirped, Shen Yuan's here. Manglu teased, didn't you say you were busy this afternoon? What's this, taking 3 girls out? Shen Yuan glanced at the trio behind him, telling Chen Na, ran into them on the way, they wanted coffee. Manglu smiled warmly, oh, really? Hi, everyone. Shen Yuan stepped inside, calling to the server, Xiao Chu, see what these three want, it's on me. Xiao Chu bounced over, yes, boss. She turned to Song Shi's group, ladies, take a seat, scan the QR code on the table and let me know your picks. The short-haired girl blinked, stunned, she called him boss, the snooty girl's mind raced, is Shen Yuan the owner, not some worker, Song Shi mumbled, maybe we'll skip drinks. The other two forced smiles, yeah, she's right, not thirsty anymore. Red-faced, the snooty girl and Song Shi bolted, thinking, he's loaded, runs a cafe with stunning women, and plays it off as a side gig? Mortifying, Mangla sidled up to Shen Yuan, puzzled, why'd your classmates ditch? He tilted his head, maybe your beauty scared them off. Mangla struck flirty poses, giggling, of course I'm gorgeous, better not get any ideas, okay? He just eyed her critically. Chen Na emerged with a coffee, it's ready. Wasn't sure how sweet you like it, so I went half sweet, cool. Shen Yuan grinned, anything you make sweet. Mangla covered her mouth, laughing, who still uses lines like that? Staring at him, she thought, cheesy pickup lines from a rich hottie hit different, not just there for fun, she leaned in, how tall are you? Wait. I'll check your BMI. He lounged back, 182 centimeters, 72 kilograms, but I think I've dropped some lately. Mangla played innocent, oh. Why's that? Glancing at Chen Na, he smirked, too much, exertion. Chen Na flushed, thinking, he's saying that in front of my best friend, Manglu, chin on hand, grinned like she was watching a show, no wonder. Pulling out her phone, she typed, you need to work out, too little fat. Bulk up, maybe 7 to 10 kilos. Chen Yuan laughed, you just want me to sign up for your gym. She leaned closer, teasing, hey, it's month end, gotta hit my KPIs. I won't let you down. Sipping his coffee, he said, I'll think it over. Suddenly, Mangla stood, telling Chen Na, oh, nah, it's past 4, I've got a 5 p.m. class. Let's hang soon. Before leaving, she tossed Chen Yuan a wink and a pose. He smirked, bold move in front of your friend, one day, you little vixen, I'll set you straight. Taking Chen Na's hand, he said, come on, Na, I'll teach you upstairs. She blinked, teach me what? He murmured, you'll see up there. Upstairs, he set her on the table, tilting her chin with a sly tone, your business game's weak, needs work. Chen Na whispered nervously, not here, Xiao Chu's downstairs. He lifted her leg, teasing, telling a guy not here, just makes him move faster. Ripping her thin stockings, their romp began. Downstairs, Xiao Chu jumped at the noises above, glancing up, what's that? The suggestive sounds hit her, and she blushed, thinking, boss, I'm a cool employee, she shut the door and waited. Just then, Mangla burst in, frantic, Xiao Chu, why's the door locked? Open it, I forgot my bag. Xiao Chu stammered, Manglu, hands on hips, snapped, what, Open it. Xiao Chu sheepishly complied. As Mangla grabbed her bag, Chen Na's soft moans and pleas, Chen Yuan, gentle, please, reached her. Mangla froze, in broad daylight, going at it like that, 10 minutes later, still there, she marveled, he looks scrawny, where's that stamina coming from? Licking her lips, she muttered, that Chen Yuan, raising her voice, she called, Xiao Chu, I'm out, see ya. Upstairs, Chen Na heard, panicking, crap, she caught us mid-act, Chen Yuan grinned, a real lesson needs a witness. That fox Mangla's been eavesdropping for 10 minutes, free show. Next time, I'm charging, Elsewhere, Secretary Lu, potbelly and all, lounged in his chair, skeptical. You're saying this student, Chen Yuan, wants to fund the startup hub? Lu Xiao nodded firmly, yes. He pressed, does he have the cash? Has it been verified? Lu Xiao replied, I doubted it too, but I saw his balance, 10 million. Lu's eyes bulged, 10 million. You sure it's not his parents'? Can he use it? She confirmed, it's his, and he's got full control. Lu lit up, perfect. No need for third parties then. Smirking, he ordered, tell Chen Yuan to visit my office, I want his pitch in person. Sensing trouble, Lu Xiao hesitated, he's a student, but if he's investing, shouldn't we show some respect? Lu waved it off, don't worry, just do it. He thought, a kid from our school. Can't let him get cocky, gotta keep him in line, Meanwhile, Chen Yuan, still caught up, saw Lu Xiao's call and told Chen Na, it's Teacher Lu, hold on. Answering, he said, "Yo, teacher, what's good?" Listening, he frowned, "The school's attitude toward investors sucks, they're nitpicking, if I back down now, they'll walk all over me later." He cut in, "Teacher, put it on speaker, I've got words for Secretary Lu." Once on, Shen Yuan's voice rang firm, "Hello, Secretary Lu, you hear me? I'm swamped with investment projects to review. Let's set a time when I'm free, I'll have Teacher Lu pass you my number." Lu jolted upright, stunned. This kid hung up on me. Lu Xiao, watching, thought, he's got guts, so bold. Abruptly, he displayed remarkable decisiveness. Once the call ended, the ambience in Secretary Lu's office grew eerily silent. He clenched his jaw, musing, to hang up on me. Which student doesn't grovel in my presence? It's merely a handful of petty coins. Never mind, this project can't afford further delays. If progress stalls too long, Secretary Kong will surely call me to account. Secretary Lu massaged his brow, gesturing dismissively as he instructed Li, "Teacher Li, if Shen Yuan has the funds to invest, invite him for a meal." Li, flustered, responded, "Right, I'll send a message immediately." On the other side, Shen Yuan had just concluded his business. Reading the teacher's message, he grinned, thinking, so now they want to dine with me. The upper hand in negotiations is mine. I'll secure full control over this investment. First, I'll gauge this Lu Jiajiang's preferences, then decide. Shen stood, slipping into his clothes, and said, "Shen Yuan, if you're busy, handle it. We can share a meal another time." Lounging in a chair, he gazed at Shen Yuan from behind, contentedly reflecting, "Shen Yuan is truly considerate, always thinking of me, a remarkable woman." Suddenly, his phone rang. Shen Yuan answered, and Min Huifang's voice came through, "Shen Yuan, what are you up to?" "Free. Come stroll at the sports field." Shen Yuan replied coolly, "Just a walk." "I thought you'd suggest grabbing a cold drink." Min Hui snapped back, annoyed, "No chance, I'm on my period." Shen Yuan thought to himself, "No wonder Min Hui hasn't sought me out these past couple of days. That explains it." Min Hui added coyly, "But if you're up for it, it's not entirely off the table." Shen Yuan tugged on his trousers, then responded gently, "Health comes first." "Don't say such things again, Min Hui. I can wait a few days. You need to take care of yourself." Min Hui pressed a soft kiss to Shen Yuan's cheek, brimming with affection, and said, "You're so sweet, Shen Yuan." Gathering her courage, she ventured, "Let me ask, what are we to each other now?" Min Hui resolved internally, "I need clarity today. We've done everything couples do, and even what we shouldn't. What girl doesn't crave a proper title?" Shen Yuan smiled, thinking, a dangerous question, but Min Hui's affection for me has ticked up a notch. She clearly adores me. Without pause, he answered, "We're obviously in a relationship." Overjoyed, Min Hui flung her arms around his neck, echoing, "Really?" He indulged her, affirming, "Yes." Min Hui nestled her cheek against his, asking gleefully, "Shen Yuan, I'm your only girlfriend, right?" Shen Yuan replied simply, "Yes," but inwardly mused, "The others don't hold the girlfriend title, my darling, my treasure, my love." Min Hui beamed, saying, "If you're this good, I'll treat you in a couple of days." Shen Yuan offered generously, "Silly girl, shall I take you shopping this weekend? Want a car or a house?" Min Hui gasped, "You're talking about buying me a car and a house? That's too much. A bag or some makeup would do." Shen Yuan smiled warmly, "No need to pinch pennies for me. But since you're at school daily, a house might be more practical now. If you need a car later, I'll get you one. Sound good?" Swept away by his sweet words, Minhui hugged him, murmuring, "I'll do whatever you say." He responded tenderly, "It's getting late. I'll walk you back to the dorm soon. Rest well during your period." In his mind, he noted, "I've still got to head to Qingde Lake tomorrow to finalize the house." The scene shifts to the next day. Lu Manglu video called Shen Yuan, saying, "Little punk, you up? If you're free, swing by the gym." Shen Yuan frowned, retorting, "Since when am I a punk? Is this video call of yours legit?" Lu Manglu smirked, "Only sleazy guys think this is sleazy. Tell me, got any impure thoughts?" She eyed her phone, thinking, "He's not treating me like a stranger at all. Let's see how long he holds out." A voice interrupted from behind. Lu Manglu turned to see a red-haired girl approaching, smiling. "You're here, Xiao Wanting," she greeted. Xiao Wanting asked curiously, "What's got you so chipper this early?" Manglu grinned, "Nothing big, just find a friend amusing." Xiao Wanting settled into a chair, saying, "Spill. Class hasn't started yet." Lu Manglu shared, "I've got a best friend who landed a sugar daddy. He's super generous, gifted her a house worth 3 million. Xiao Wanting gasped, 3 million. Just like that? His net worth must be tens of millions. Lu Manglu propped her chin, sighing, "Exactly. I'm so jealous." Xiao Wanting mused, "With that kind of wealth, he's probably ancient, right?" She thought, "Even if he's old, it's worth it. My guy's getting stingier, wants to sleep with me but won't spend. I need a better man." Lu Manglu clarified, "Nope, he's just over 20, younger than my friend." Xiao Wanting's curiosity piqued. "What's he look like? Total uggo?" Lu Manglu gushed, "He's super handsome and tall." Xiao Wanting marveled, "Your friend must be stunning to snag a guy like that, a real knockout." Images of two striking girls flashed in Lu Manglu's mind. She pondered, then said, "We're about equal, just different strengths." Xiao Wanting nodded, "On par with you. No wonder she can charm men like that." Meanwhile, Shen Yuan texted, "I won't drag this out. I'm off to Qingju Lake to pick up the house." Lu Manglu replied instantly, "Going solo? Need a sidekick?" Shen Yuan responded bluntly, "I'm going alone, but if you're free, come along." She texted back, "Then you've gotta pick me up. I'm at the gym, sent you the location. I'll wait here." As she typed, she giggled foolishly. Xiao Wanting noticed her shift, asking, "Another happy moment? You're glowing." Lu Manglu stood, apologizing, "Sorry, Xiao Wanting, gotta cancel today. I'll double your private lesson fee. That sugar daddy's heading to Qingju Lake to get the house, and he invited me along. Really sorry." Xiao Wanting thought, shocked, Qingju Lake. That's a luxe villa zone, a hotspot for the elite. Wait, isn't he your best friend's sugar daddy? Why is he taking you to pick up the house? Watching Lu Manglu's retreating figure, Xiao Wanting realized, got it. No wonder they call her Piluan, she's ruthless, stealing her friend's man. But if I met a guy like that, I might not think twice either. Suddenly, a young man approached Lu Manglu, face alight with excitement. "Manglu, where you off to? Don't you have class later?" It was Honai, the fitness trainer. Lu Manglu rolled her eyes, pouted, and brushed past him without a word. 10 minutes later, Shen Yuan pulled up. Lu Manglu stepped out, waiting. Honai, still in the gym, looked down, muttering, "Can driving an M9 win Manglu?" He recalled, the guy with the Mercedes last time struck out. Xiao Wanting, nearby, remarked, "It's not just the car. This guy casually buys his girlfriend a 3 million house." Honai gaped, 3 million? How many years would I need to earn that? Xiao Wanting suddenly gasped, "Hold on, he looks familiar." Spotting the young man exiting the car, she exclaimed, "Shen Yuan. It's Shen Yuan." Stunned, she thought, the tall, handsome sugar daddy Piluan mentioned is Shen Yuan. Seeing them act close below, she stood frozen, reeling. "My ex-boyfriend's a millionaire now, and I dumped him 2 weeks ago." She stood there, utterly unable to process the scene unfolding before her. Xiao Wanting clutched her head, her expression grim, thinking, did I really ditch Shen Yuan for Ho Jun? Am I an idiot? Honai, standing nearby, looked puzzled and asked, "Teacher Zhou, why are you crying? Is something wrong?" Just then, her phone pinged with a text from a man, "You're free today, right? Can you come over to my place tonight?" Xiao Wanting glared at the message, fuming inwardly, "Who do you think you are? Always skipping the niceties and cutting to the chase. Am I that easy?" With that, she fired back, "Get lost, you jerk." The man replied, baffled, "Is this really you?" Xiao Wanting shot back, "I'm your mom." He responded, incredulous, "What the hell?" But a stark notification appeared, "Message sent." The man persisted, texting, "Wanting, what's wrong with you?" Ho Jun, staring at the cold system message, shouted, "Damn it, she blocked me. What's going on?" Meanwhile, Xiao Wanting tried to steady herself, thinking, is there still a chance with Shen Yuan? There's got to be some lingering spark between us, right? The issue now is whether Shen Yuan's got too many girls. She calculated quietly, there's that junior sister Bestie Lu mentioned at Gojin, plus Bestie Lu's best friend, and me. Is that too crowded? The scene shifts to Lu Minglu. Sitting in Shen Yuan's car, she eyed him with fascination, saying, "Your car's huge. I'm jealous of how sleek it is. Perfect for off-roading in the wilderness." She thought, off-roading in the wild, with a curvy beauty in your passenger seat? I bet you can't keep your mind from wandering. Shen Yuan replied casually, "Off-roading's not a bad idea. I'll try it somewhere soon." Lu Minglu pivoted, teasing, "You're not playing by the usual rules, Shen Yuan." He countered calmly, "And how should I play by the usual rules?" Lu Minglu propped her chin, gazing elsewhere as if scheming. Suddenly, Shen Yuan spoke up, "Think it's alright if I say this?" He glanced over with a playful smirk, adding, "Coach Leo, I could use some polishing." Lu Minglu chuckled, lightly tapping his shoulder, and said, "You're such a pest." 30 minutes later, Shen Yuan and Lu Minglu arrived at their destination. Upon entering, Shen Yuan greeted politely, "Hello, I'm here to collect the house." "I'm Shen Yuan." Guan Shuang hurried forward, beaming, "Hello, Mr. Shen. I'm your real estate consultant, Guan Shuang. Would you like to view the house first or sign the contract?" Shen Yuan replied generously, "Let's sign the contract now, then see the house." Guan Shuang nodded enthusiastically, "Of course." After signing, she joined them in Shen Yuan's car to visit the property. From the back seat, she quietly observed Shen Yuan and Lu Minglu in the passenger seat, thinking, they don't seem like a couple, but this girl's figure is unreal. Indeed, Lu Minglu's curves were striking, every line perfectly placed. Guan Shuang lowered her gaze, fretting, why is there such a gap between women? She doesn't need skills, just her face and killer body make men smitten, buying her houses. It's enviable. I'm just ordinary, with no shot at this. Moments later, they reached the house. Lu Minglu stepped out, gasping, "Wow, Shen Yuan, this place is gorgeous." Trailing behind him, she thought, the rich live so lavishly. If I could live here, that'd be the dream. I've got to lock down Shen Yuan. Guan Shuang began her pitch. "Mr. Shen, this villa's property area is 610 square meters, but with the garden, the usable space reaches 2,000 square meters. It's a semi-finished shell, so you can design and renovate as you please." Lu Minglu, still in awe, chimed, "It's massive." Just then, a system notification rang in Shen Yuan's mind. "Congratulations, host, on acquiring your first house. A perfect life needs unique decor. You've been granted 20 million for renovations." Shen Yuan thought, stunned, "System, for real? A house worth over 10 million, and you're tossing in 20 million for decor?" Smirking with satisfaction, he mused, "Well, if the system insists, I'll graciously accept." He turned to Guan Shuang, asking, "Ms. Guan, know any good renovation firms?" She replied eagerly, "Yes, Mr. Shen. There are several top-tier renovation companies in the city with solid reps and designs. I'll send you their contacts later." Shen Yuan waved it off, saying, "Cool, not much to see in an empty shell. Let's wrap up." Lu Minglu, still buzzing, asked, "Shen Yuan, can I snap some pics and videos for Douyin?" He shrugged, "Sure, just keep my face out of it." She winked cheekily, "Post a guy like you online for others to swoon over?" "Never." As Shen Yuan headed to the driver's seat, he asked, "How many followers you got on Douyin?" Lu Minglu chirped, "Over 50,000. He pressed, "Many from this city?" She tilted her head, teasing, "Mostly local fans." "Why, bad boy, you sneaking peeks at my Douyin vids?" Buckling his seatbelt, Shen Yuan grinned, "Over 50,000 guys already watch you. What's one more?" Lu Minglu leaned closer, eyeing him, and said, "You're different. They get the basic version, you get the exclusive cut." Shen Yuan smirked, "Send me your Douyin account later. I've got a light bar exploration vid. Wanna try it?" Her eyes lit up, thrilled, "For real? You own a light bar? I'll send it now." Starting the car, Shen Yuan asked coolly, "Coach L, where to?" "Back to the gym." She replied, "Where else you wanna go?" He quipped sarcastically, "Thought you wanted some polishing." Lu Minglu pouted, "In your dreams. Men are all the same. You messed with my friend yesterday, and I'm still not done with you." Shen Yuan slammed the brakes, startling Lu Minglu as she lurched forward. He said flatly, "Don't bring up yesterday. You eavesdropped for ages, and I haven't billed you for it." Lu Minglu shot him a look, muttering, "Keep dreaming." Giggling to herself, she thought, if a woman gives in too fast, she's cheap, and men won't value her. The more Shen Yuan can't have me, the more he'll want me, and spend on me. I'll tease him daily, dangling just enough bait. He'll treasure me after the chase. The more she schemed, the clearer her plan became. Back at the gym, Lu Minglu stepped out, saying softly, "Bye, Shen Yuan. Come train at the gym if you're free." From the car, Shen Yuan called, "See ya, Coach Lu. If you're free, let's get polished together." Lu Minglu, in high spirits, headed inside. The gym manager, Huang Mingbo, waited at the entrance, his face stern. "Minglu, what's going on? I heard you skipped a members class this morning. That's a contract violation." Lu Minglu, slightly guilty, replied, "I had an urgent matter. I already told teacher Zhou I'd double her fee for today." Huang Mingbo countered, even if you offer double, teacher Zhou's still upset. I've handled it for you, though. Lu Minglu frowned, confused, thinking, why is teacher Zhou suddenly making a fuss? Seems like Huang Mingbo's using this to corner me. Criticizing me as manager, then playing the wise mentor to win me over. Laughable. You're not the type to tame me. Brushing past him, she said, thanks, Manager Huang. If there's nothing else, I'll get to work. Huang Mingbo, flustered, called after her, it's nearly noon. What work? It's late, wanna grab lunch? Lu Minglu spun around, saying loudly, sorry, I brought my diet food. I don't eat high-calorie stuff. In her mind, fleeting suggestive images surfaced as she thought, I'm the gym's top trainer, the boss's prize employee. What can you do to me? Humming coldly, she strode off, envisioning herself destined for a lavish mansion. In the office, a voice inquired, what's that supposed to mean? The student named Shen Yuan wants to fund the entrepreneurship base. Secretary Lu nodded, confirming, exactly. The question came from Secretary Kong Xingping of the school's Communist Youth League Committee. He asked gravely, this is promising. Have you reached out to him before? Secretary Lu replied promptly, not yet. I tasked Sickly with inviting him to dinner, but he hasn't agreed. Kong Xingping frowned, advising, if we're the ones seeking investment, we must show proper respect. We can't dismiss him just because he's a student. Secretary Lu, deferential, responded, you're absolutely right, Secretary Kong. I was careless. I'll visit his dormitory this afternoon to invite him. How's that? Kong Xingping raised a hand, saying evenly, no, that still doesn't reflect the importance our school places on him. I'll join you this afternoon. Bring Teacher Li along too. Secretary Lu, surprised, asked, you're meeting him personally? Shen Yuan's just a student. Isn't that too much pomp? The scene shifts to 5 p.m. at the South Dormitory. A male student thrust his phone at Shen Yuan, pleading, Shen Yuan, I've been chatting with Chai Yuping on WeChat forever. Can you check how long it'll take to win her over? The messages were shallow. One side texted, morning. Want me to grab you breakfast? The reply was curt, no thanks. More caring texts followed, it's raining today, bring an umbrella to class. The kindness persisted, good night, don't set the AC too low. Cover your legs. Where do you want to hang out this weekend? How about you mountain? You seem off today. Feeling sick? Need meds? The responses remained brief, I'll let you know. No need. Shen Yuan scanned the chat, dumbfounded, thinking, Huang Haibao's been chasing her for over 3 years and hasn't moved an inch. Huang Haibao, unfazed, asked, Shen Yuan, what do you think? She replies to every message, way better than the class bell. It's steady progress. Handing the phone back, Shen Yuan inwardly scoffed, Huang Haibao, if you're that clueless, what can I say? If you're happy, fine. Smiling, he suggested, get Lao to strategize for you. Huang Haibao glanced at his dorm mate, sizing him up. Lao's a total rookie. What does he know? In this dorm, you're the expert. Lao Chao spun around, protesting, Huang Haibao, I didn't mess with you today. Huang Haibao pressed Shen Yuan, she answers my texts and even agreed to hang out this weekend. Doesn't that show Yuping likes me? Tell me, Shen Yuan. Unsure how to explain, Shen Yuan laughed it off, yeah, sure, definitely. Huang Haibao hooped, hell yeah. If Shen Yuan agrees, it's legit. Shen Yuan thought, exasperated, God, a simp in denial is terrifying. A loud knock interrupted. Huang Haibao grumbled, who the hell's banging like that? Opening the door, he froze, seeing Secretaries Kong and Lu plus Teacher Li. Secretary Kong, Secretary Lu, Teacher Li, why are you here? Li asked kindly, is Shen Yuan in? Huang Haibao stammered, yeah, come in, panicking internally, oh no, all three are here for Shen Yuan. Did he commit a major crime? Other students buzzed, whispering, why are the big shots at the dorm? What's up? They're here for Shen Yuan. His family's bankrupt, yet he bought a car and has a girlfriend off campus. You think he did something illegal? A clear voice cut through, obviously. Where's Shen Yuan getting all that cash? Something's fishy. A student nudged, brotherly, you know something. Spill. Li Jianbang fanned the flames, Shen Yuan's money's shady. No surprise the leaders are here. They're probably detaining him until the cops arrive. Huang Haibao snapped, Li Jianbang, what crap are you spewing? Li Jianbang smirked, wait and see if I'm wrong. Li stepped in, introducing formally, Shen Yuan, these are Secretary Kong and Secretary Lu from the Communist Youth League Committee. Shen Yuan rose, greeting Kong Xingping warmly, hello, Secretary Kong. Kong replied affably, student Shen Yuan, I'm Kong Xingping from the committee. Free tonight? Let's grab dinner. Shen Yuan agreed cheerfully, tonight works. Kong, pleased, said, great, I'll reserve a spot. It's getting late, let's head out now. They discussed the entrepreneurship base cordially, overheard by the gossiping students. As Shen Yuan left, they murmured, doesn't look like they're arresting him. More like they're rolling out the red carpet for an inspection. Li Jianbang, unconvinced, scoffed, they're saving face for Shen Yuan. Don't they cover prisoners' heads during escorts? Huang Haibao, emerging from the room, overheard and taunted, keep talking nonsense. The secretaries came to invite Shen Yuan to dinner. Students gasped, what? Inviting Shen Yuan to eat? That's huge. Huang Haibao leaned into Li Jianbang's ear, goading, yeah, what did Shen Yuan do to make the leaders grovel like that? Li Jianbang was speechless. Curious students marveled, Shen Yuan's on another level. He's not one of us anymore. At Manga restaurant, Kong Xingping spoke first, Shen Yuan, what are your terms for this plan? I want to fully grasp your vision. Shen Yuan replied coolly, Secretary Kong, if I'm investing, you need to meet my conditions. It won't harm the school's interests. Kong said magnanimously, no need for formalities, just lay it out. Shen Yuan stated, I want total autonomy. Who the base invests in, how much, my call. The school can't meddle. Secretary Lu leapt up, exclaiming, what? That's unheard of. Kong Xingping intervened, calming Lu, then addressed Shen Yuan gently, the base involves many stakeholders, including the Ministry of Education. They'll have questions. If it's entirely up to the investor, it's tricky. Plus, the school must prioritize the success rate of supported students. Shen Yuan, unfazed, countered, Secretary Lu, without funds, success rate is just talk. Think of me as the base's overseer. Success means the students I back make money. I'm investing to see returns, our goals align. Sipping his wine, Shen Yuan felt invigorated, thinking, I'm being straight. The system's mission is wealth and fame, building me into a mogul. I'll need talent to manage my industries. Better to cultivate loyalists through this base than hunt for them later. Plus, the system's task involves charming NPCs. College girls here are easier to win over than women out there, and our school's women are the city's finest. Kong Xingping raised his glass, saying diplomatically, I'll need to discuss this with the Ministry of Education's leaders before responding. Shen Yuan nodded, fine by me, secretary. As drinks flowed, the meal wrapped up late. Leaving, Kong Xingping remindedly, waiting outside, Teacher Li, Shen Yuan's been drinking and can't drive. Take him back. We'll head out. Li climbed into Shen Yuan's car, buckling up, and remarked, Shen Yuan, this new car's roomy. He replied casually, I was used to sedans, so I tried an SUV this time. His phone rang. Li answered quickly, Luing, what's up? Oh, you swapped shifts, so you can't help me move. No worries, I'll call a moving company. I'm busy now, gotta go. Shen Yuan asked, moving, teacher? Li nodded, yeah, in 2 days. My old place's lease is up, so I'm moving with my sister. Shen Yuan offered, need help? She hesitated, that's kind, but your car's brand new. It's not right for moving. I'll hire movers. He reassured her, it's fine. A car's a tool, a means. Helping a teacher is what students do. Li waved him off, no need to bother. 2 women's stuff adds up. He persisted, smiling, come on, teacher, don't say no. I'm your student, helping's no trouble. Reluctantly, Li agreed, all right, then studied Shen Yuan, blushing, thinking, his face is sharp, features defined. If I ignore his student status and see him as a man, he's quite attractive. She paused, covering her mouth, realizing, wait, he's eager to help me move, and that bag he gave me. Maybe Lu Mang's right, he likes me. He said the bag was a high-end knockoff, but with his wealth, it might be real. She turned, asking, Shen Yuan, that bag you gave me, remember it? He nodded, yeah, what's up? Hesitant, she said, you called it a high-end replica. He blurted, it's actually real. So what? I'm not broke anymore. Giving a teacher I like, respect, a gift's no big deal. His slip made him flustered, and Li blushed, thinking, I knew it. But it's not right, I'm older, and we're teacher and student. After a long pause, she started, Shen Yuan, but he cut in, no need to refuse, teacher. I'm not giving up. They arrived, and Li asked, heading home to sleep. Shen Yuan replied, nah, no space there. Back to the dorm. Li, shyly, said, I'll park here. Pick it up tomorrow. Here's the key. Shen Yuan leaned close, murmuring, got it. His move froze Li in place. Li Xia cradled her cheeks, her face flushed, thinking shyly, he's getting bolder by the day. He kissed me once at home during dinner, and now he dares to kiss me right in the office. You rogue. With that, she spun around and fled, face burning, shouting, Shen Yuan, you're a terrible student. As soon as Li Xia vanished, Chen Nua called, her voice urgent. Shen Yuan, are you on campus? Miss Lin left something at the cafe. Can you open the door for her? She's almost there, and Xiao and I are too far to make it. Shen Yuan replied lazily, sure. Moments later, he reached the cafe and unlocked the door. Lin Yucheng, slightly embarrassed, said, sorry, Shen Yuan. I forgot some children's toys here last time. Shen Yuan courteously held the door, saying, no problem, it's a small thing. Inside, he flicked on the lights to help her search. Lin Yucheng gathered the toys, muttering, these are all things the kids played with and left behind, this one, that one. Shen Yuan stood back, admiring her figure, and said cheerfully, take your time, no rush. How old's your kid? She stuffed the toys into her bag, answering, 3.5, quite the handful. Noticing a wine bottle in her hand, he thought, surprised, wine. Does Miss Lin come here alone to drink? After a bit, Lin Yuchang surveyed the room and said, all packed up. Sensing her mood, he asked, what's wrong? Feeling nostalgic? She brushed her hand over a table, sighing, not exactly. Just recalling the old days. This place was with me through every day and night. Shen Yuan thought sharply, this must tie to Zheng Xianyong. She wouldn't drink alone here if she weren't hurting. Smiling, he said, you can visit any time. Lin Yuchang shook her head, I doubt I'll return. As she moved to leave, Shen Yuan called out, Miss Lin, if you're up for it, how about a few drinks with me? She turned, hesitant, is that okay? He reassured her, what's wrong with it? Catching each other's vibe, they sat at a nearby table, pulling out the wine bottle she'd just packed. Shen Yuan poured 2 glasses, asking, feeling down. I bet it's family related, right? Lin Yuchang asked quietly, how'd you guess? He filled his glass, saying casually, I know your husband, Zheng Xianyong, director at the furs store. I've heard about his past antics. Chen Noa was his employee, wasn't she? She left because of him. Lin Yuchang's face flashed with shock, murmuring, could they have? Shen Yuan clinked glasses with her, then recounted, it's no big deal. Zheng Xianyong just kept harassing her. Chen Noa couldn't take it and quit. Lin Yuchang's breath caught, as if another crime had been added to her husband's tally. Sipping her wine, she began, I'm actually planning to divorce him soon. I've gathered plenty of proof of his cheating, texts where he coerced and threatened subordinates. Her voice broke as she clutched her head, continuing, when we married, I never imagined he'd be like this. But he's my child's father, so I hesitated, worrying about how a single-parent home might affect my kid's mental health. Shen Yuan offered firm advice, when it's time to decide, be resolute. Your child matters, but dragging this out in front of them will hurt them more. For both your sake and your child's, make the right call. Lin Yuchang, as if awakened, said, you're so right. She gazed at Shen Yuan, surprised, thinking, I only saw him as young and generous before, but he's more mature than I thought, with a unique charm Zheng Xianyong lacks. Watching him sip wine, her heart warmed, and she mused, they say don't judge a man by looks, but being with a handsome one sure feels good. Her face reddened from wine and shyness as she said softly, Shen Yuan, thank you. He replied humbly, no need for thanks. Finishing their glasses, Lin Yuchang stood, saying, let's go. Shen Yuan rose too, all right. Suddenly, perhaps tipsy, Lin Yuchang stumbled. Shen Yuan rushed to steady her, saying, careful. She looked up, shyly murmuring, sorry. He said politely, what are you apologizing for? Inwardly, he sighed, she smells amazing. Abruptly, Lin Yuchang tiptoed, kissing his cheek, leaving him stunned. She grabbed her things and hurried off. Shen Yuan stood frozen, thinking, what's with that kiss? Shouldn't there be more? Lin Yuchang, equally shy, rushed down the street, patting her face, thinking, it's the wine, I'm not sober. I've been faithful for years, never stepping out of line, only indulging myself privately. It's all Zheng Xianyong's fault, he's useless. But what possessed me just now? Shen Yuan, buoyant, called Chen Nuo. Hey, Chen, the dorm's locked. Can't get in. Can I crash at your place? No need to waste money on a hotel. Don't worry, I won't try anything, just cuddling. 20 minutes later, Chen Yuan, in thin pajamas, opened her door, gasping, "My God, how much did you drink?" Shen Yuan leaned on the frame, tilting his head, "Dinner with school leaders." Helpless, Chen Yuan supported him inside, saying, "Sit for 10 minutes, then shower. I'll make hangover tea." A few steps in, Shen Yuan hugged her from behind, murmuring, "Wait, let me hold you. I just wanna hold you." His hands wandered. Chen Yuan, flustered, said, "This is your just hugging?" Shen Yuan slurred, "I'm just hugging, nothing else. You know me." Old memories surfaced. Chen Yuan thought, "First time, he conned me with just a glass of water. Second time, it was training. Now it's just hugging. Lame." She scoffed, "Your character. You have any?" Shen Yuan, feigning innocence, said, "Chen, no trust between us." Blushing, Chen Yuan replied, "Fine, you said it. Sleep with that blanket. You can hug without one." Shen Yuan watched her burrow into her blanket, smirking, thinking, she was reluctant before, but she's warming up. "The night's long, I've got moves." He sneezed, prompting Chen Yuan to sit up, worried. He shivered, muttering, "It's cold, too cold." Chen Yuan asked, "What's wrong?" He whined, "AC's freezing." She hurried out of bed, saying, "I'll adjust it." Like a predator, Shen Yuan grabbed her arm, saying, "No need for that." He pulled her close, bare-skinned, and purred, "Share a blanket, and we won't be cold." He enveloped her, attacking from behind as she endured silently. He grinned, "See? Not cold anymore." After a passionate night, Shen Yuan woke to find Chen Yuan gone, leaving a note, "I'm at the cafe, you filthy guy. I washed your clothes, but they're not dry, so I got you new ones. Breakfast's in the steamer. If you're cold, warm it up yourself." Shen Yuan read it, heart warmed, thinking, "Where do you find a girl this good? I gotta reward her, maybe a car." His phone rang, revealing Lu Minglu's curvaceous figure and sultry voice. "When you hitting the gym with me?" "I'm waiting." Shen Yuan shoved the phone aside, eyes shut, thinking, why this first thing in the morning? Her best friend's too much. "I won't look." Lu Minglu, noticing, pressed her chest to the screen, cooing, "Why'd you push the phone away? Scared I'll devour you?" Shen Yuan peeked, cursing inwardly, "Damn it." While conversing with Lu Minglu, a sudden call interrupted. Shen Yuan murmured in surprise, "My teacher's calling." He told her, "I'm tied up now. I'll ring you back soon." Lu Minglu gave a playful wink, saying, "All right, go handle it." Shen Yuan picked up the call, asking casually, "Teacherly, what's up?" On the other end, Li Xiao sounded cheerful, "Your proposal got the green light from the school board and the education department. Within the next couple of days, they'll prepare the paperwork and begin the announcements. Once the school gets the students' applications and business plans, they'll forward them to you for review." Shen Yuan, intrigued, asked, "Do they need to include their height, weight, and photos in the applications?" Li Xiao, puzzled, responded, "Why? What's that got to do with their entrepreneurial goals or physical stats?" Shen Yuan grinned, saying, "Oh, it matters. Those fit to start a business should have a striking appearance. I can gauge their discipline by their looks. My standards are quite strict." Li Xiao, taken aback, thought it odd but said, really? That's a new perspective. She then agreed, fine, I'll include that requirement for you. Secretary Liu has set up for the Youth League Committee's student representatives to reach out to you later tonight. Shen Yuan tossed his blanket aside, getting out of bed, and said calmly, then I'm all set for now. Li Xiao's tone shifted, her voice shy and her cheeks flushing as she hesitated. By the way, Shen Yuan, my sister and I are moving tomorrow morning. Are you free? Shen Yuan replied instantly, definitely. See you then. Half an hour later, after breakfast and getting ready to head out, Shen Yuan's phone buzzed again, catching his attention. He muttered, why's Lu Menglu calling now? As soon as he answered, Lu Minglu started grumbling, what's taking you so long? You said you'd come find me soon, and it's been over 30 minutes. I'm not buying it. Shen Yuan responded coolly, I'm busy, getting ready to leave. I've got meetings with 2 furniture companies to go over villa design plans. Lu Minglu, excited, asked with a gleam in her eye, need a sidekick to tag along. Shen Yuan, slipping on his jacket, said, you're calling yourself a sidekick. What's the use of bringing you? But if you're set on it, come along. In his mind, he thought, Lu Menglu's a bit of a flirt, but she's good at boosting morale. Having a beauty cheering me on during these discussions will make things go smoother. Lu Minglu, beaming, winked and said, great, then swing by and get me. I'm in the gym. Shen Yuan simply replied, fine, and ended the call. Moments later, Shen Yuan pulled up. As he stepped out of his car, a man approached, asking, hey, you here waiting for someone too? Let me guess, a girl, right? Shen Yuan glanced at him, nodding, yeah, that's right. The man sized up Shen Yuan's car, then remarked, nice ride, but it's just decent for chasing girls. To land top-tier ones, it's not enough. You want a goddess, you gotta roll like me. Keep at it, kid. He leaned smugly against his luxury car. Shen Yuan gave a relaxed smile, saying, oh, really? Just then, Lu Minglu strutted over in a bold outfit, her face glowing. The man's demeanor shifted as he saw her, exclaiming, Minglu, you're finally done. I've been waiting forever. Let's grab dinner, what do you feel like? Lu Minglu tilted her head, flashing a polite smile, and said, sorry, President Fan, I've got plans with a friend. I mentioned it in my text. In her mind, she thought, President Fan's loaded, but it's all his parents' money. He controls so little himself. Shen Yuan's different, he's the real deal, so your second place, Fan didn't back down, saying, no worries, I can join you both. I'll cover lunch if your friend's cool with it. Shen Yuan courteously opened the car door for Lu Minglu, turning to Fan, sorry, man, I'm not big on dining with G-class drivers. As Lu Minglu slid into the car, she shut the door, grinning widely and urging Shen Yuan, let's roll. She playfully dodged past Fan, teasing, better luck next time. Fan, fuming, gritted his teeth, thinking, Minglu picked this guy's car over mine. I'm in a G-class and still lost to some dude in an M9, On the road, Lu Minglu lounged in the passenger seat, saying casually, that President Fan's a premium member at our gym. He's dropped a ton of cash there, and his family's loaded. That car's worth over 2 million. Shen Yuan shrugged, so what? Lu Minglu went on, he's been after me forever, but I've never said yes. Shen Yuan just muttered, Noticing his indifference, Lu Minglu pouted, why are you so quiet today? It's not like you. Shen Yuan shot back, what do you want me to say? Lu Minglu huffed, I don't know, but you're acting so lukewarm. Seeing her turn away, pretending to sulk, Shen Yuan smirked inwardly. He said lazily, I get it. You're not just dangling me, you've got other guys chasing you, trying to make me jealous. He paused, then added, guys only get fired up when they're in the game or about to play. But you're not playing ball with me, so why would I be all in? Lu Minglu spun around, gasping, Shen Yuan. She grabbed his hand, exclaiming, are all guys as wild as you? Shen Yuan chuckled, wild? I'm talking about basketball. Her face flushed red as she stammered, stop it. Last time at the cafe, the second I left, you bolted upstairs to sweet-talk Nana. I know what was on your mind. Shen Yuan thought, she's never letting that go, not wanting to argue. He switched topics, why are you so free lately? Got time to trail me around? Lu Minglu replied bluntly, I'm not free, I pushed back a few personal training sessions for you. Shen Yuan tossed out a compliment, now I feel kinda bad. Lu Minglu gave him a sly look, saying, if you're feeling guilty, make it up to me with some tasty meals. Shen Yuan flashed a grin, deal. I've got plenty of good food for you. Lu Minglu blushed, snapping, what's that supposed to mean? You're always taking advantage. Shen Yuan laughed, alright, I'll stop messing with you. Let's eat first, then head to the furniture company. That afternoon, at the furniture company, design director Fu Jianmai greeted them warmly, hello, Mr. Shen, I'm Fu Jianmai, Guanding's design director. Let's sit and chat. Shen Yuan cut to the chase, keep it brief. I sent all my requirements online yesterday. I'm here to review the plans. Fu Jianmai sat down, explaining, based on your budget and preferences, we've crafted 3 styles, European, light luxury, and modern Chinese. Take a look and pick one. We'll tweak anything you need. Lu Minglu, sitting nearby with her arms crossed, gushed, all 3 designs are gorgeous. She turned to Shen Yuan, curious, what's your budget? Shen Yuan said softly but firmly, 20 million. Lu Minglu gasped, what? Her mind raced, a villa over 1,000 square meters with a 20 million yuan decor budget? His assets must be over 100 million. I've underestimated him. My old tactics won't cut it, I need to step up my game, as she thought this, she tugged at her outfit, accentuating her curves. 15 minutes later, Shen Yuan stood, saying, let's go with the modern Chinese style. Add the changes I mentioned, and we'll talk again. I'm also meeting another design firm to compare final plans before deciding. Fu Jianmai rose, enthusiastic, no problem. Comparing options is smart. By the way, Mr. Shen, are you free tonight? Our president, Wanting, would love to treat you to dinner, contract or no contract, just to connect. Shen Yuan checked his phone, hesitant, we haven't signed anything yet. Dinner feels a bit off, doesn't it? Fu Jianmai smiled, don't worry, Mr. Shen. President Wanting just wants to be friends. Shen Yuan nodded, all right. Fu Jianmai, thrilled, said, I'll add you on WeChat and send the restaurant address. It'll make discussing plans easier later. Shen Yuan agreed, sounds good. We'll head out now. As they left, Fu Jianmai waved, her eyes gleaming with admiration, thinking, 20 million for interiors, more than the villa itself. This order could sustain a company. A client this big isn't your average rich kid. We need to handle him with care, *. After seeing Shen Yuan off, Fu Jianmai turned to a man, announcing eagerly, President Wan, Mr. Shen's agreed to dinner tonight. Wan Ren Man, Guanding's general manager, tilted his head, analyzing, if we can share a meal, our chances of sealing the deal skyrocket. We can't let a client this big slip to competitors. Is he coming alone? Fu Zhenmai replied, no, he's with a girl who doesn't seem to be his girlfriend. Wan Ren Man smirked, good, she's not his girlfriend. Make sure to bring Suzue to entertain tonight. A client like Shen Yuan deserves our best card. Back with Shen Yuan and Lu Minglu, she tugged at her clothes, blushing, and said suggestively, is the car's AC on? It's so warm. Shen Yuan replied calmly, is it? I'm not feeling it. Lu Minglu batted her eyes, asking, really? What's next? Shen Yuan said, don't you have work, or are you sticking around to mooch another meal? Lu Minglu leaned closer, teasing, following you means eating and chilling. I'm your shadow for the whole day. Shen Yuan laughed, my shadows are well behaved. If they tag along, it's for a full day and night, not just daytime. The suggestive words painted a vivid scene in her mind. Lu Minglu covered her face, shyly exclaiming, a day and night. What are you saying, you perv? I don't care, I'm coming with you. I'm not getting out.